何言ってんだ。ぶつかってきたのはそっちだろ。
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair.
Whoever edited that shit was an A1 severe W. I'm gonna watch any of this motherfucker's videos. I gotta put on some music in the background. At least until I get into the swing of listening to him without fucking music. Because some of these motherfuckers, I got to. Because it's boring as shit. Damn, it might actually be sad with this motherfucker's videos. Just don't know though. Yeah, 3 of them. These whack, bogus comments. Fools would be fools. Don't do stuff I did. Trust and believe. Sheesh. Damn. 3 depression videos in a row. Fuck. Actually, that's not fair. That's not fair. I don't know what the second one is. Because all it just says fools will be fools. And you know what? It would be unfair for me to guess that about the last one too, because even though I think he's referring to his own videos, uh I'll only count that as one right here.
Yeah. See, here we go again. Back on the merry-go-round.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker's voice is so low. He literally has to compete with the music at its lowest volume. Um, changing the. And if I can't hear it, maybe it's better that I don't hear it because. Woo, this motherfucker's so low. He flying so low and his voice so low.
Back on the merry-go-round. Like my title says in the video. Expired pork rinds. Expired pork rinds.
Why would you flaunt that?
Don't make the mistake.
You only flaunt
Those
expired pork rinds like in jail or some shit. Like in the free world, you could get new for pork rinds.
Over 20 years now, and
It feels like he dropped his pork rinds behind like a drawer, and he's like, "Fuck it." Oh, and I'm hearing some backstory right now. Hold on, hold on. He's really hitting me with a fucking Samurai Jack intro. Many years ago, far away, there was a man. What the fuck? Instead of Aku, it's Todd. See that intro real quick. Did I even get it right? My mind usually makes it more theatrical than it usually is. That's gangsta.
Back on the merry-go-round, like my title says in the video. Expired pork rinds. Expired pork rinds.
Yeah.
Don't make the mistakes I made. For those that are just starting out on YouTube.
Ooh. This is a contemplation video. Oh. When you've been sitting, just like having the thoughts to yourself, and you're like, man, I wish I had someone around to hear it. So now you fucking post that shit online. That's what this is. Damn. Alright. I'm ready. Let me put my seatbelt on. Well, actually, that's not even an appropriate noise for a seatbelt.
Over 20 years now, and with different accounts, I come and go as I please. And
Rolling Stone.
don't share your personal business on YouTube. Don't talk about negativity. Don't talk about your problems. Don't talk about your personal information, where you work, your name, like personal. Never share your personal or give out your personal information when you do YouTube videos. You get doxxed. Never make fun of, like, never act goofy and stupid and questionable on YouTube, or awkward, or
I gotta be 100% honest right here. He said, don't do the things I do. And then he's like, don't act goofy or stupid or whatever, and then put it on YouTube. I feel like if I looked at in your um in your list of videos that you made, the same ones that I thought were goofy are still gonna be up. The same ones I was like, why would you say that, are still up. So yeah. And I think it's gonna continue that way. In fact, you literally uploaded one. If that one's not gone and you uploaded this one, literally you start off the video naming like more than 11 different types of ailments. And I'm not even bullshitting, because I actually counted on my hand, and then when it passed 10, I was like, alright, I'm done. I did that shit. I recorded that shit too. Yeah. Still got the Valentine's Day part 2 and part 1. Definitely should have deleted those. I don't know. You could be like, you could be like, I'm the lonely guy at Valentine's Day, and I'm telling you how it is or what I think or whatever. But it's a different story when you're telling that whole lonely guy thing, and you're like a little bit in the dark. Your background looks spooky. You're clearly alone. You look disheveled as fuck. These are gonna be things where I'm just gonna be like, yo, this is like a spooky factor. You found this clip in like somebody's. I mean, you found this fucking footage on like an old like form of media. dust that shit off, put that shit in like some kind of receiver. Look at that shit, you be like, whoa, that was very eye opening, and now I'm gonna feel bad for like 5 minutes.
Say things that you would
Not even bad for me, you're just bad for him because dang, he walking around like that. Like when he said that every time he coughed, it felt like somebody was driving nails into his shoulder. I was like, yo, because the way that he was presenting it, you would have to drive those nails pretty far in, and they would have to be pretty long. So in my head, I'm like, yo, you're presenting it like somebody, like, like they push like fucking like with a hammer, like 3 fucking nails in your fucking area right here, right? The ball of your shoulder or whatever, and then you just took a sledgehammer and went. That's what the fuck he made it sound like.
regret, because the trolls are out there in full effect, and the haters, and they're gonna come and get, try to ruin you and destroy your life in any way and shape they can. They're gonna try to make you lose your job, embarrass you in front of your family, share your videos with other people.
That's what happened to him. That's exactly what happened to him. Um, if you know you're gonna post wacky shit, it's like you kind of don't tell people about it, right? Like if it's too wacky, it's like the shit that you don't want to tell because you don't want to have to like explain it because this is where my creative juices went or whatever. Like I would hate to explain my fucking content if I was um Seth Crystal. Like that's just one person. Um, but yeah, he probably showed his YouTube videos and people are like laughing about it at work. And that also reminds me of Brad Infield also uploading YouTube videos where he fucking dresses up like a clown, actually, like an actual clown, different costumes and shit, different personalities and shit. At least before it starts melding all together. And he's over here, by the sounds of it, he's over here giving his fucking YouTube away. So when people are reporting to the chick that you like, you want to see what type of shit he posts on YouTube, and she's like, I'm not fucking with that, and it accelerates from there, and you're left to reside in your room wearing clown makeup and shit. Then I don't know. That's another path it could lead, or it could lead into like a path where you're Chris Edwards, and my inkling is you post YouTube videos every fucking day. I think the only reason you stopped posting on that other uh um profile was because you forgot the password or some shit. Um, this new one, it stays consistent with his old one, and I really feel like he gives out his YouTube to people, and occasionally, he uses the YouTube as like kind of like a back pages or whatever. Where it's like he kind of like makes a video, kind of announcing he's horny, and the chicks that um have like his YouTube channel probably get it, and they probably like contact him or whatever, or he contacts them, and he probably has like disability or whatever that he's paying these women because he's a he's a frequent freaker. Like I don't think there's been a single month where he hasn't mentioned getting a prostitute or fucking in some sense, and the propositions too. So yeah. That being said, these videos could go either way, but I guess it's how you present yourself.
Know where you live, know your location where you work, and try to even contact your boss and get you in trouble, embarrass you, and make you look like a fool, and embarrass you in front of your family, and make your reputation suck. Basically, destroy your life and your reputation, and I mean, don't share information that you normally wouldn't tell an average person or
Man, I never drank one of those.
Gullible, they
Those
believe in
things look like
it,
they
but that's
taste like
another
shit.
subject for another day. But don't make an idiot or a fool out of yourself, or because that just allows people to goad you and insult you and make you look like a clown and silly and
Damn, I was gonna look up a reference,
stupid and dumb and like
but
a
I forgot where the fuck I found it from.
belittle you and bring your pride down, make your self esteem suck and your confidence suck. Even worse if it's already the atomic boss. But so
Yo, he's spinning this fucking drink around. Yo, I'll spin this fucking Balt House around, cause Balt House, I don't give a fuck if they're like, it's bad for you. I actually like that shit. All right, I'll go fuck. I like this. Right? But he's spinning around that fucking, what is that, beatbox? No, that's atomic some shit. He's spinning this shit around. Yeah, I would mistake that shit for like a box of like fireworks or some shit. You get that shit on 4th of July or something.
the atomic boss. But
Punch. 12%.
so
Damn, dude. Damn, wasn't it one of your ailments that you was like, oh, I drink too much so my fucking eyes are, no, my cheeks are puffy? Didn't you say that?
doesn't even have agave in it, which is a good thing.
Why? You know why? I'm about to look how to spell agave, because if it's how I think. Yeah, agave. Agave would have been the only agave he would have. Well, I fucked that up. It would have been the only way he would have gave a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's not. It wasn't a joke anymore.
Trying this.
I transformed that shit at the last second.
I mean, if
That
you
shit was
learn something
Starscream.
from me, don't make the mistake I made and have wackos and weirdos and creeps telling you that they're
Bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks.
send your videos to your family. I know your number. I have all your phone numbers. I got all that. And I got all your information. I'm gonna try my hardest to get you fired from your job. I'm gonna make your name look
Who is
horrible and
this?
stupid and ruin your
I could be anywhere.
and your reputation.
I'm like the
and
wind,
your
baby.
character and make you
Yeah,
look
actually behind the curtain.
where you're secluded and lonely. I mean, if you're already lonely like me, try about 50 times worse than being lonely. And that's where the people and the trolls and the haters and the crazy people on YouTube literally and utterly and blatantly and in a blithering manner, point blank, flat.
Chop you like liver.
What do you want?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna slice you up.
Who is
I'm
this?
gonna chop you like liver.
What do you want?
I'm in the house.
Do you know where I am?
Be anywhere. I'm like the wind, baby.
I'm like the wind, baby. Yeah. Where am I?
No peeking, no peeking.
You're behind the couch.
What? How do you know that?
I can see your feet.
Okay, turn around. Close your eyes. No peeking. Yeah. No. No. Hey, no peeking. No peeking. Turn around.
fucking retarded, but it's funny as shit to me.
About flat, just destruct you. That's their goal.
I can't believe there's an 8th one coming out. Get the fuck out of here.
Run, chase you off YouTube, and totally. They don't want you here. They want. They. On the other hand, sometimes me being well, of course, me being here right now gives them a reason to attack me and do things that
Bro, what are you
normally,
talking about?
and they know they can do these things because they know they can get away with it, and they're not going to get punished or penalized. They're not going to get punished for it. They know I'm not going to hire a lawyer or a private detector to track and trace these people down. They know I'm not going to do it, so that's the reason they do it. They know I'm hopeless. They know I'm powerless. They know I'm hopeless. There's nothing I can do.
Alright. Who's really harassing you? This is crazy. I didn't think anyone was actually fucking with this. He's saying that somebody's fucking with. I only see one comment.
Demented and terrible as it is, they're gonna do. They do.
Todd Weiss archive videos.
I can't stop them. They're gonna.
Let me see.
Scare me.
And archive my fucking ass. These are new.
Well, they're gonna send your videos to your family.
I can't even fast forward any of these because this motherfucker speaks so slow and so low that I will for sure miss it. Even if it's 1-1.
Those that are.
Oh my god. How much did I miss out on?
Just starting out.
This is the first drink. I missed every instance that he drank that shit.
You ruin your and destroy your.
Except the first one.
And your reputation and your character and.
Oh yeah, because I was like, who's fucking with him?
To where you're secluded and lonely. I mean, if you're already lonely like me, try about 50 times worse than being lonely. And that's where the people and the trolls and the haters and the.
There could only be one person.
Crazy people on YouTube.
That I believe that would be fucking with this man, and that's crazy Russian 86. The rules, and they were buddies or related or something, and I feel like he would make a fake profile just to shit on him. But in this instance, it's funny, but it would not be funny if it was for real, because then it would be like that situation where that mom was like dissing her daughter like in emails and shit for years. Like, yeah, no.
Attack me and do things that normally, and they know they can do these things because they know they can get away with it, and they're not going to get punished or penalized. They're not going to get punished for it. They know I'm not going to hire a lawyer or a private detector to track and trace these people down. They know I'm not going to do it.
Yo, can I find a recent video of this man?
They know I'm powerless. They know I'm hopeless. There's nothing I can do. As sick and demented and terrible as it is, they're going to do. They do.
Real shit, when I first saw him, I was gonna hold my tongue to what I said because I thought he was genuinely Ed. And then he said something mad wild, and I was like, alright. The gloves are off. But all jokes aside though, they both seem like they're like they have their own stories. I wouldn't necessarily look at their stuff to be like aha or whatever. But I am intrigued when I hear motherfuckers say wild shit. Damn, that's crazy. This motherfucker aged so crazy. Oh, and then you got one guy like all sad and shit. You got the other guy. Ah, ha, ha. What the fuck?
Crazy Russian 86 here. Welcome back to another video.
That's
I'm not
fucking
here on YouTube
crazy,
that much,
dude.
and a lot of things I don't like what's going on. I recently checked my name on YouTube, by the way. And before they used to, like, if I put my name, my first and last name, I used to see all my videos in there. Now I don't. Like, I only see like this stupid bitch like putting the videos of me and Todd or some bullshit, but it's like not the whole lot. Not even that. Like, even all the shit from real PewDiePie is not there, and none of my videos are there when
I don't know what the fuck this man is talking about, but he's so late that this motherfucker is talking about PewDiePie. What the fuck?
put my first and last name. Also, and that's kind of suspicious, but maybe it's a good thing. I don't know.
It's like this motherfucker came out of the fucking USSR, like some kind of like cold storage tube or some shit, and it was like they put him in there like it was a old abandoned like USSR like boat, and then they just put him in the tube or whatever, and they put him in there in like 2012, and then it broke, and he came out. He's like, "What year is it?" That's what the fuck this is like.
No. But at the same time, there are other things I don't like. I won't talk about. I made years ago that video. That was the video I was talking about.
What's that?
16-year-old being raped, I guess, or something like that, by 28-year-old female or whatever. And that was a video response to either Faded Holy Soldier or Hatch Twins or whatever, where I was just basically sharing my thoughts on that subject. For whatever reason,
I don't know what he's talking about, but whatever I was gonna say, I'm just go that shit. And I noticed he mentioned the Hodge twins. Did the Hodge twins watch one of his videos randomly, and then they talked about it, and then they roasted him? Because that's what it sounds like.
community guidelines decided to get rid of that video, which of course is not making me really happy, because that's anti-freedom, and I don't care what the reason for it is, but I really don't like it. Because you know what, that takes all the fun out of it, because you know, like, I just don't like that, you know, I don't have any freedoms, you know, like, it just like takes all the fun out of it, and I really enjoy making YouTube videos, but now I'm in a situation where I can't post anything, and that fucking sucks, because people are on my ass, and I don't like that people being on my fucking ass. It really pisses me off, you know. I want my freedoms back, and I don't care what's gonna happen. Or people not gonna talk to me, I don't give a shit. I understand everything, I just don't really care. And then there is another post I saw, oh, you think that almighty, you don't give a shit about nothing. You like whatever. Think that you fucking king or whatever, but in reality you fucking stupid. Well, I don't know, I did some mistakes in my life, but I don't know. Maybe they were not mistakes because, you know.
Whoa, is this a parallel? What the fuck? The other guy's like, I've done some mistakes in my life, don't do what I do. And then this guy's like, maybe I did some mistakes, but I don't give a fuck. Like, yo.
I needed to know certain things, but I really don't like that kind of, you know, postpone my life. Because of this shit, I had to move from Ohio to California, then to Wisconsin, now back again to California.
Oh,
I mean, I did a lot of traveling and stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought he was actually somewhere else. Nothing about this place looked Californian. Maybe his heavy accent made me think it was like Russia or some shit, but bro, that shit is crazy. Like, went from California to fucking Wisconsin, back to California again. Oh, damn. How do you cook so slowly like that, bro? Ooh.
Try different things, but it all came with a huge price.
It's like one was broiled, the other one was grill or some shit,
right
or bake.
And I don't want to be here in this fucking slavery. So it's too much bullshit. But I disagree with them saying, "Oh, you stupid. You think you all of that, but you fucking stupid." Because people are saying because I'm not the biggest, I'm not the strongest, I'm not doing things the best way. But I know one thing. I do whatever works for me. So, and I know that I can achieve the results by doing what I'm doing. Whether people have problem with me or not, it's irrelevant. As long as people agree to tolerate me and I have my money and my freedoms, I don't give a fuck. Because I know if I'm not gonna have it, that's gonna be a problem because I'm gonna go crazy. And I don't really care, you know. I really don't give a shit. So,
I'm gonna let it pass, but I think you say you don't want to go crazy. So your name is Crazy Russian. Yeah.
that's why I'm kissing up to people because, like, I understand that there are people bigger and stronger than me, and I can have consequences. But you know, as long as I have my freedoms and things are working out, and I have some kind of income, I don't care. And I don't care, you know, now that I'm not gonna have friends or whatever, because quite honestly, people are fucking stupid. Explain myself to other people, it's fucking draining, it's fucking irritating, you know, and I don't want to do it. I just want like, okay, what needs to be done? I show that I can do the job. I do whatever I need to do. I got the money, I got my freedom. I isolate myself, and I don't care about nothing, you know. And then I have a couple people whom I like who understands me, and everybody else can just fuck off. And I'm cool living like this. As a matter of fact, this is how I wanted to live anyway. I'm just gonna walk a little bit because, you know, for personal reasons. But, you know, I'm cool with living like that anyway. I don't even need all these fucking people in my ass, I tell you that much. You know, I want my freedoms. I don't.
It was intriguing listening to this because it's refreshing listening to these people, and it's like, well, it's refreshing listening when one of these people actually um seems to be like more different than the others. Like if he wanted to, he could lead others. Oh gosh, he could lead others. Just say others. Back to this fucking dude here.
So if you're new to YouTube and doing videos, don't reveal
Don't
don't
stop
talk too
me.
much, don't say too much, don't talk about yourself too much, don't talk, especially your problems. Don't bring up your family members. Don't share your private information, and don't act stupid. Don't act like
Oh yeah.
don't lie. I mean, there's times where I said I was a chef professional, and I'm really not. And that's going back to people.
I hope that he didn't say, oh, I'm a chef or whatever. He looked, you're not a chef. He's like, oh no, how they know? But who gives a fuck, right? George Costanza used to say, I'm Art Vandelay, so whatever, bro.
Believe in me too much because sometimes I blow things out of proportion.
I'm an architect.
Things I would sensationalize, and people take it too serious. People expect me to follow through, and I don't follow through. But
I'm George Art
you
Vandelay.
know, don't call nobody. If people call you or harass you and blow your phone up or try to get a reaction out of you and try to dial your phone to try to work your nerves and to test you, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't get pissed. Don't retaliate. Just let it go in one ear, not the other.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
It's all bark and no bite. I mean, they're full of hot air. You know, let it go in one ear, not the other. They're all bark, is all they are. So don't let it fucking
All bark and no tree.
phase you. These are stale.
How old are they?
December 21st of last year.
December 21st
Good.
last year.
They're really good.
Hmm. He's just eating the spices and he's like, "This is good. This is good." I don't know, man. I I sur-
Atomic Boss.
I surpassed the time where I was eating like expired
Hard
shit.
punch.
Like I rather.
Berry Blast. Lathrop, California. Lathrop. $5 a piece for that. I got me a 5-patty hamburger for dinner.
Why did the video just end like that? Got me a patty hamburger. I'm ready. I'm ready. The video just ends. Ah! Well, let me see what Michelle's doing. What's she doing on her talk show?
Game wasn't called World of Warcraft. Well, when the game first came out,
She's talking historical. Back in the time of the World of Warcraft. But you don't know about that.
exactly that's what it was all about, was war.
Exactly. Look at that.
It's true.
Damn,
It's crazy.
I can't even like the PTSD I gotta leave it. Bro, all that war. Oh god. Oh yeah. Damn it. Just when I thought I was done. Oh no. Oh, whatever. All that time looking for where I pulled it up. I hate when I'm watching a motherfucker's video.
My movie. Watching an old movie. With the Bribs. They say you could use a pig's heart for a human's heart, or transfer a pig's liver for a human liver, which they say a pig's has the closest they're the closest thing to a human's anatomy is a pig, which is interesting.
Where are you going with this? Where the fuck did this come from? What the hell? Wait, what?
Italian.
What the fuck? I just started the video. This motherfucker's like. You know, if a pig gets really hungry, it could eat a whole human. They could chew through bone with milk. I got these new Cheez-Its. What the fuck? He tried to distract with the Cheez-Its, man. Go back talking about the pig farm. Motherfucker try to really sneak that scene from Snatch in here. Man.
I'm gonna save the rest of these for my movie. Watching an old movie.
Go movie.
With the Bribs. say you could use a pig's heart for a human's heart, or transfer a pig's liver for a human liver, which they say a pig's has the closest they're the closest thing to a human's anatomy as a pig, which is interesting.
Man, if I got that shit, I'll look on Google. How long does a pig live? Be like, did you just hold me? Hold on. Funny. Oh.
I'm just gonna go ahead and plug it out, taper it off.
Damn. Fuck, that's tough. A pig heart in your body would be not allowed in certain religions, right? It wouldn't make no sense. Certain religions. In fact, they'll probably deny that shit or deny it for their family members. We got this option. It's like, no.
So easy. So easy on that.
Oh. I get everybody burps, but hearing on the headphones is like, nah. I can hear the gurgling. Nah. No, thank you. You could have done that before the video.
Feels like my shoulder hurts.
Two, you already
Well, my
clean your
nose
ears with that, and then you put a
really hurts.
in your nose without even folding it together or anything. Like if he would have folded it, I would have. I didn't see him fold it. It's just like he went like. So what's with the chef with the thing over here? Damn, this is what happens when you're not invited to the bear. I thought I was gonna make it as a chef on the bear. Now he's like over here drinking beatbox in a almost dark room. Damn, every joke aside though, hey, like for real, damn, because it's tough as fuck. footage of recording his loneliness. But perhaps like you know how do I put this?
Man, this must be this is one of the strongest
There would have been one less viewer, right? So
wines, one of the strongest Ooch ghetto wine I ever drank in my life. It's up there with the Mad Dog Spiked. It's up there. Man, 3 of these will get you fucked up. I mean, one of these, and I guess I got some in here. I'm feeling kind of different, like going to my brain, like it's doing something to me.
I want to hear that I'm
I feel
acting
anxiety
different.
like feeling kind of nervous. I'm not even feeling good. They say, drink, be happy. I'm not really happy, actually. That's a paradox. That is a paradox. You think drink makes you happy, party, woo, 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 party, woo, woo, happy, happy. No, I'm not feeling happy right now. I'm actually the opposite of happy. That's a paradox.
He's a pair of tits. Honestly,
It is better than that Four Loko.
he should probably like find a hobby or some shit, cause
Better than that Four Loko pre.
he announced his self destruction along with like
I gotta win money.
other problems.
Money.
It felt like Spoonie naming his ailments. That shit was crazy. Cause like every month for like a year, he was saying something like terrible was going on with his body on Twitter. He was like,
Get on my own.
Mr. Medicare covered it. He was like,
I can't keep
he was pulling up his tweets. He was like talking about how
poverty and shit pay. And,
he had like staph infection, in his nipples,
you know,
autoimmune disorder,
I should have my own.
no autoimmune deficiency
My rental history is actually pretty good.
syndrome, I believe,
But I can't do it making $11 an hour.
and other shit like that.
I've been in my job over 4 years, and all
But I remember. But I remember it was like a long ass list.
at the most,
Damn.
40-cent raise, and been there over 4 years. Seriously, really, seriously. And I work my ass off. I hate what I do. I hate my job. It's never really been a job I liked, anyways.
But for 4 years, working as a janitor, mopping and sweeping up his shoulder hurt, and he didn't get no. Dang.
But I tolerate it. I put up with it. I deal with it, no matter what. And
I don't know why the fuck you would mention that you make under.
rot mood.
By the way,
in a shit mood, but I still
did that. I don't know why the fuck
still hang in there and still work and never call off. I show up all the time, and I make.
But it helps strengthen his argument that he doesn't. If he really does what he has to do, then I wonder what the fuck is going on that he's not his proper due. But maybe his state pays like a small minimum. I don't fucking know.
Horrible car accident, and his waist was cut off, or he couldn't walk to work. Then he wouldn't show up to work. Other than that, he's gonna show up to work. That's the way it should be. Honestly, that's really the way it should be. His name was Hank. He was my mentor. My mentor, Vietnam vet, introduced me to drinking 22 years, 23 years, well, almost 24 years ago, roundabout. He was my mentor, man. Killian is last name. Like Hank, he liked Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I don't think your mentor would want you to
Smoked aroused the ghouls.
be drinking alone. To like the point where you're announcing out loud that you had an alcoholism problem. That's why your cheeks are fat. it's Hank Killiam. Nah, boys. Tonight is Hank killing them.
But if you feel like people are ratting on you and you're like goodnight nurse and want to give up and sick of people and fed up and aggravated and turmoil and shit going on and the hatred and the pointing fingers and the you did you she he did he should he did he should like fuck that shit. You know yourself better than others do. Why let other people bother you? Let them say what they want to say. Let them do them, and you can just tell them to kick rocks and suck on a rooster's booty. Life is stressful, and people are stressful, and I just rather just stay out of people's way. Just stay out the way, and keep moving on, and keep grooving, keep trucking, keep on keeping on, and fuck everyone else. Fuck society, and fuck shit. Just represent. Just be you. That's about it. The best thing you can do is be you. That's it.
At least that one had a message at the end.
All my clothes, my lamp, my lights are off. But I just want to do a follow up reaction to the comments because
Yeah.
it the mess never goes away from the trolls and the haters. The mess just never goes away or vanishes. But I want to address the comments real quick.
Never stop digging, toddler.
I'm not taking them lightly either. I don't like to back down. I don't like to be a pushover, and I'm not no one to stomp on or bully. And I'm standing up for my rights. So I don't.
Fred and Lamont had separate bedrooms. It's well documented in the show that they were father and son. What the fuck? Cowardly content. Deletion twice already. On a week-old channel. And the fart of international wisery. He loved their comments. To be honest though, I would still be in a state of perplexion. Because long ago I learned how easy it is for there was a rapper called Dax. I'm not even sure if he's still in fucking circulation right now, but if you diss him, he will heart your fucking video, heart your comment. And I dissed him on like 2 different occasions, and he hearted my fucking picture, my comment. Then after like a few hours, he unhearted it, and he hearted somebody else, and he pinned other like. I think he pinned his own message. I was like, yo, bro. So I wonder what the deal is. Like, he just hearts everything and then just does whatever the fuck he does, and then comes back later and say, "Oh no, I don't like that message." Got those things screenshot though. Like, wow, he actually hearted that. I'm surprised. That was the first time, and then the second time, I was like, he's actually gonna unheart it, right? He unhearted that shit, and I saw that shit in real time too. When I popped in, I had just seen him untake that shit off.
All right. Get me mixed and twisted and confused.
Just looking at the comments as because I was wondering if he comments on my picture. I mean, on my comment.
Moving forward.
That's funny.
Hop on here. I'm gonna address some of the comments on here because kind of got me fucked up, messed up here. Let's see here.
Auto insurance all seems the same until it's.
Damn, you know, He has more hair than I thought. This shit didn't be like crazy, but he has more hair than I thought.
Alright, guys.
See, when he takes care of himself, he looks way better.
Measly 33 subscribers. What's that? I mean, there's people that get 1 million views in one day.
Wait.
So at least. And I'm never gonna get paid on YouTube anyway. I got a measly 33 subscribers. What's that? I mean, there's people that get 1 million views in one day.
Damn.
So I'm not gonna profit off this.
I appreciate the appreciation. Shit.
Pyro on said, would you have shared a bed with Hank like you would have with Carl? Hell no. Because the only reason I mentioned that about Carl Kish was because a girl was involved. This hot girl that I had a fetish about was involved in the scenario, in the situation. So a girl was involved. That's the only reason. And the only reason I mentioned that is because it had been free. I would have paid no rent, and I wouldn't have touched him just because you sleep with the guy. Sanford and Son did it with Lamont. That don't mean that they're gay. That they're straight. A lot of TV shows, guys are straight and sleep in the same bed. I slept when I was a kid in the same bed with my dad. That don't mean I'm gay. That means you're just a child. You can share a bed with one of your parents. That doesn't mean you're gay. It doesn't mean you're going to touch somebody and do gay shit.
Bing, bing, help me understand. What the fuck?
Just because you sleep with someone in the same bed. Plus, it was king size. I wouldn't have touched him anyway. Our distance would have been really far apart. I wouldn't have touched him anyway. I wouldn't have paid no mind or no attention to him. So that's neither here nor here. That's incorrect. I mean, that's the only the girl was involved, the fetish girl. That's the reason I would have said I would have. But more or less, I would have probably the next day. I probably only would have done that one night, and then the next day got an air mattress or something to sleep on the floor. But the whole point.
That's a lie.
The girl was involved, and I wouldn't have paid no rent, and plus I wouldn't have touched him either. So that doesn't mean you're gay just because you're sharing a bed with the same sex.
I feel like you would have touched. Not intentionally, but.
Cheers for Romeo Blues. Coolbeard said those that are just starting out on YouTube.
I really think you would.
And
Maybe like, screw it, we're not banging or whatever.
Well, I got news for you. Like I said in my last video, I've been on YouTube since 2006 under different names and accounts. I've deleted my accounts and come back. That's what I meant. I didn't mean with the same name and the same account. I didn't keep the same account since 2006. Duh. I've deleted and erased myself off YouTube and come back through the years. But I started it on YouTube in 2006. That's what I'm talking about, chump. Moving forward.
See you, chump.
He's a creep too, man. He's been stalking me at work, man. He's a fucking creep.
This damn island.
I don't play that shit. I don't play like that. People being sarcastic. Curtis Pop's sarcastic. So is Coolbeard sarcastic. I think it's pronounced Reuniti or Reuniti. Reuniti or something like that. Reuniti. Wads, the wine, but that's because I don't drink it every day. And I don't. And, did I say I'm a real Italian? No, I said that I'm half Italian.
So you're Italian. He's like, did I say I'm Italian? I only said I'm half Italian. The fuck?
Email looks like Sherp. Or Shemp. I never heard of Shemp, but.
Shemp.
And then lastly.
Shemp is super fucking specific. That's a character, like, that's what they call the actors from Evil Dead. They call them Shemps. So they're fake Shemps. So there's real Shemps and then there's fake Shemps.
Lastly, I wanted to say, last thing I'm going to say is, the only person who destroyed
I'm gonna get some dirt in your eye.
reputation is me. That's what he said. The only person who destroyed your reputation is you. That's what he said to me, Coolbeard. And it is true. I destroyed my own reputation. But on the other hand, they didn't have to be whistleblowers, and they didn't have to carry it as far as they carried it out to pushing the issue, and uh, trying digging deeper into my problems and trying to spread them out harder and making me look worse. You guys were the catapults. You guys were the spearheaders that did that. I didn't tell you guys to go out and blab it all to the world. Blab it all. Of course you did. That's what the world does. Everybody, bad news travels faster than regular news. But at the same time, you
And
guys are the ones
Express
that
News, you don't even know how fast that goes.
promoted my problems and promoted my issues and promoted my negativity, negative energy. You guys are the ones that
You wanna give me negative energy and not even turn that shit into a reverse curse. So fuck you.
Make me lose my jobs and tell my boss.
Made me lose my domain expansion.
Harass me and threaten me. You guys are the ones that did that. I didn't ask you guys to do that.
You guys are the one that sealed up Gojo, not me.
You guys, I mean, people are, just goes to show you, people are dirty rats and snakes.
Just gonna show you. There's a lot of monkeys in this Tokyo. Oh, damn. I can't believe you just said that.
All I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna focus on problems.
Toji.
Negative
I forgot the other guy's name.
Try to just focus on
Pseudo Ghetto.
fighting my battles. We all got battles we're fighting, and I'm fighting my own battles. We all got our own share of shit, and I sure got my share, and I'm sure you guys have your own issues too. And life, no one said life is easy, and I'm out like shout. I just wish people would ease off a little bit and back the fuck off, stay in their own lane.
Bump your ass off. I don't know, man. Traveler Ross, he's been covering a lot of this, these situations that happen outside the rap zone, and that's fine. But, him putting this is evil and this is bad over everything, I know that hits, like, the algorithm a certain way, but for somebody that is actually subscribed to him, well, actually, you might even subscribe to him anymore. I was tired of seeing, like, that's bad, this is evil, and all that stuff, and it's because everything's so samey when you look at his stuff. It's been like that for like a fucking year. Damn. I should check out his last stream to see if he said anything. Interesting. Oh no. Oh man, Andrew's movie corner. What the fuck? I thought that was like an image of TV static. I didn't expect it to be a carpet. What the fuck? What the fuck? Winnie the Pooh and the honey tree. If you describe this to a person, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" Winnie the Pooh and the honey tree. Winnie the Pooh is hanging from the tree. And they put Winnie the Pooh in a stockade. What the fuck happened there? Covered him in stones and shit. Damn, the inside of that shit is. What the fuck color is that? What the fuck? Like the inside of that fucking clown brush his fucking teeth for a long ass time. It looks borderline wood. Udo Udo. And Peter Pan. Look at that. All the art, everything gone. Damn. They didn't even bother putting him on the cover of those DVDs. I don't give a fuck. The little kids, they're not gonna look at the disc. It's solid blue. The only reason the fucking VHS were mostly black is because that's how they were. The ones that were like different colors or whatever, they had to usually pay to be that. He says it like there's only 32 made in existence. In this version, he squashes the bug. Damn. This version, Geppetto gets arrested. Uh-oh. In this version, Pinocchio got nose surgery. Yeah, that was like the least interesting. I don't know. People post shit, so I look. Sophia beatbox. This person was on the new box.
Chance to up their game with a 5-day creative camp. Joining me now are 3 YouTubers from the 2016 class. Also, we've got Chris Ramsey here, Sharina Lada, Sophia Beatbox, and the YouTube Space Toronto manager, Mark Swires. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Okay, so this is so cool. It's a 5-day class. You guys were all selected of 15. It happens once a year. You have your final day of class today, so thank you for getting up super early for us. Tell us how it all plays out, Mark.
Sure. So we put up the call this summer. Over 300 applications. We sat down, had a lot of great arguments and discussions, picked 15 great channels, and here's 3 of them.
So they get a little bit of cash to up their game as well as the insider secrets. So to everybody at home who's thinking, how do I get to that level? How do I get past or to 10,000 and more? What are some of the secrets that you can share?
Oh, there's a lot, but definitely check out the YouTube Creator Academy online. There's a lot of courses that you can take to get to that 1,000 level, 10,000 level. And
that guy probably beatbox like crazy. He's like, I'm in it to win it.
And there's that StubHub feeling you get when you know you've got a guaranteed genuine ticket for the big gig. Boom, chugga, boom indeed. Whatever that means.
I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah. Let's go to Robot Boil House. Woo!
Well, I'm hold on. What else is okay? Okay, robot ran away.
Too annoying, too annoying. Let's get the fuck out of here. Here's the food, bitch. I'm out of here.
They're probably smart just to leave the music.
Lobster and shrimp and seafood. Thank you so much. It's my birthday, beatbox. Birthday. It's my birthday. It's not sour. It's sour too. Hey, Roya.
Yes?
Cake Pop Beatbox Challenge.
Okay. If I win, you have to comment happy birthday, Sophia.
And if I win, you have to watch this video again.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, dear Sophia.
Happy birthday to me.
She didn't even take a bite. She missed a bite.
Whoa!
Brain freeze ice cream beatbox.
The other chick didn't even take a bite either.
Cake Pop Beatbox. Happy birthday to you.
I've been hating it. Like, damn, how many times I gotta do this birthday gimmick? Damn, I can't believe she made that beat. Let me hear that again.
I'm hungry. You.
Damn. Hold on.
I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah.
Woo! I never heard. Nah, I never heard anybody beatbox like that before. I'm gonna have to skip this one. You can't top that.
Yeah, let's play the sound game.
Okay.
Incident. Guess the sound.
Going to the toilet. Racing. Driving. Car crash.
Yes.
Nature. Guess the sound.
Monkey. Dolphin.
Yeah.
Object. Guess the sound.
You know how many times they had to redo this shit so they could be like, alright, what the fuck are you supposed to be? What are you doing? They had to look that shit up for sure. They had to look that shit up. It's like, how do I make a helicopter noise? Look it up.
Know this helicopter. Yes.
Yep, that was complete bullshit. Damn, you couldn't pause the the video and wait till the guy stopped mowing his lawn. They're like, let's just do this shit in the morning. It's like fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. Somebody starts like mowing the fucking lawn.
Guess the sound. Musician. Rapper.
It looks more like around like 11 or some shit.
DJ.
11 or like
Uncuffed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't believe I watched the whole shit.
Come with me to D23, the ultimate Disney fan event. Watch me win at Blanco at the box lunch booth, and then lose at the Wheel of Misfortune.
Yo, who the fuck narrated this shit? Nova Online? What the fuck's going on here?
That made us sad, so we needed a mini hug. Then I got a job hosting the Disney Channel. I'm Sophia Kid Beats, and you're watching the Disney Channel. Oh my goodness, that made me hungry. After lunch, we visited Disney Plus, collected pins, and even designed our own tote bags. To infinity and beyond! I tried to steal candy from Homer Simpson, but failed horribly that I turned into a meme. So instead, I went to shoot some hoops at the Star Wars booth. Wow, that made me thirsty. I need
This is a Nova Bovine production.
No, I'm kidding.
an Agatha all along drink. It's sour too.
This is so cool.
Breaking habits.
Hey Art, do you like my doll? Shando, do you like my doll? Do you like my doll?
The fuck's up her neck though?
I splurged.
Splurged?
Okay. Because I worked very hard.
Oh man. How much did that cost? You splurged on that?
Or what I should name her. Anyone have any suggestions in the comments? Thank you. Gosh, guys, I kind of wish I had better camera gear, phone gear, because yeah, too bad I'm not an octopus with 8 arms. It's too bad that Shando or Artorias here can't be my cameraman, but we do our best. Oh, so you're gonna let me be lazy on my day off? A little bit? One more hour of chill? Okay.
Bro, what the hell? What the hell? It was like the dog's playing with the bone. Like for the first clip, then the second clip, then all of a sudden the third clip starts off with the dog like looking straight into the camera. It looks like her and the dog had a serious conversation. What the fuck were they talking about? Dog looking at her like, no, I'm serious. There you go, recording again. We talked about
I'm
this.
gonna chill. He's like, whatever, you do that. I'm just gonna chew on my bone here, and I'm pretty content right now. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, bish. Well. Well, that was my bath, guys. A lovely bubble bath. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this beauty. Bon appetit.
I don't know. Well, it was a hand-me-down. The dog's like, maybe if I pretend I'm sleeping, stop recording me.
Hey, guys. I'd lost my faith. Pretty much, college really brainwashed me when I was, when I was there. Or I was afraid to really speak my views on things, like there's all this cancel culture and all this other stuff going on, and buzzwords people were constantly using. I would have had something to say about it if I felt free to speak, but it is what it is. It was just way too easy to offend people. Too many radical feminists. There was this one class. I want to tell you about a incident that happened in one of my classes. It was a drawing class, and this teacher was just unhinged. In this class, there was probably only like two males, probably only one straight male, and we were all doing. We're supposed to do self-portraits, and he came up with this portrait of himself as a cowboy riding a horse over the horizon, overlooking the landscape. And the only thing the teacher had to say about it was, oh, so, and I'm paraphrasing, okay, because this was several years ago. She said, oh, so you're like a white man taking over the land, something like that. It's like, wow. It was so cringe. But yeah. That was interesting. Now, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna just keep talking? I always wondered like how a talk show host could do it.
I have to wonder. They write shit down and then they go on stage.
And their bullet point lists, and you have to be prepared, and you have to be strategic with everything.
It's like
it's all about strategy.
How I used to make movie review.
Tactics.
Right? I don't know.
I do need to
If
chill.
you're right,
You're right.
you'll
I
find
do.
a way.
I've been having a hard time lately, to tell you the truth, to be honest. My goodness, everybody's not staying.
I was like, what's
blame
up with
you.
the costume change?
Work at a restaurant, per se. They don't take that long. Man, there was a point in time where I just ate oatmeal every day. I still love oatmeal, but I'm not gonna like eat it every day. I gotta let this soak in the sink. Hey, Artie. Pretty okay about that, but it depends. It depends. I've heard that California is, gets too much judgment. I think you're right about that. You got the redwoods. I'd love to go there. And there are some conservative places in California. A little more conservative, not like too overtly liberal or in the middle or whatever, but it's like, I've heard that they're also trying to change that to make it 100% blue from top to bottom. But we'll see.
Oh man, if that happened, it'd be fucking cooked.
And I used to say that I wanted to be like the strongest woman in the world. I don't want to be that strong anymore. I don't want to be like massive or anything, but strong, yes. Nothing wrong with girls wanting.
Damn, I mean, I feel like sometimes when I watch people peel potatoes, they peel that shit violently, like this person is. I'm like, nah, I'm past hearing this. As a horror movie watcher since I was young, I get that like that I've just got a vision. Oh, nice. Mashed potatoes, beans, steak, banging, right? Nice.
Saying, behold, the dwelling of God. Yeah, that sounds like. Moved into student housing, was by myself. I invited people into my place. I was super naive, didn't know what the hell I was doing. Had social anxiety, which drove me up the wall. And someone offered it to me, and I was just like, hell, okay, fine. I'll do some. They drove me to my place. My grandma died. She was sick. I'm there and seen.
Um.
Doing good, thank you. I'm glad and seen many never return. So on a positive, drove you on your dark path. You are a very beautiful woman, and I'm sorry for whatever drove you on your dark path. I've been there and seen many never return. Times before I moved into student housing, was by myself. I invited people and drove me up the wall. They've shown it in autopsies. Someone offered it to me, and I was just like, hell, okay, fine. I'll do some. They've shown it in autopsies. You can see the pictures. It's not that bad looking, to be honest. Huh. I'm an alien. Someone give this little bean some forehead kisses. Well, thank you, the Continental Marine. I'm hoping so. Just have to, you know, find a guy I have chemistry with, and then I'll be really happy. Or if I find a job to rush to that area and to the area. Sheesh. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, guys. Hi, one sec.
Welcome to the Disney Channel.
How's we'll think about it, cause yeah. Got some random free makeup from my neighbor too. Clearer with time. I published, but he really respected his wife, and his wife, he's mentioned that his wife came up with the name The Grapes of Wrath, and the names and many subjects of his books were ideas from his wife, actually.
Oh my gosh. They're still doing the NBA dunk contest shit.
Why didn't Maki face any consequences for slaughtering an entire clan? Why did Jujutsu Society not come after her for this? Let's talk about it. Alright, first of all, shout out to my guy Crimson for asking me about this today. And he just says, I would have assumed there would have been more consequences for slaughtering one of the big three clans in society. Otherwise, what's the point of their status if it's not enforced or backed? Would this just mean that the only thing that's relevant in Jujutsu Society is who is the strongest at any given time?
That's a decent question.
Right now, I know you guys have seen the dunk contest. Somebody says the dunk contest is officially dead. Jackson Hayes, what the was that?
He's going for it. He's got it.
What the is this shit?
Wait, why does it look like the like it's lower? Yo, the fucking NBA players get shorter?
What the is this shit? But a free throw dunk shit is done. It wasn't even at the free throw. Like, nobody's fascinated with this shit anymore. At this point, if you're not doing dunks that were on NBA Jam that are impossible, nobody gives a anymore. There's only so many things that the human body could possibly do with the
impossible.
These are dunks that I said were impossible at one point, but since then they've been done. First we got the double windmill dunk. About a month ago, I said nobody's done this dunk yet, and the people that have kinda done it didn't really do it that good. But literally 3 days later, Jordan Kilgannon does the dunk, and he does it really good, like look at that. Next we got the bounce dunk. I made this video over a year ago saying how people were trying to get the bounce dunk but never got it. And about 1 month later, someone kinda got it. The problem is the hoop that the guy did it on was 9 feet 9 inches tall, so 3 inches short from regulation. But either way, that means we're this close to someone getting it. Next we got the 360 double between the legs. Now there's a problem with this one. I made a video talking about how this is the holy grail of dunks and that nobody's done it yet. And finally someone kind of did it, but it was on a hoop that was 3.75 inches short. So like this short. And now here's a new dunk that hasn't been done yet, but should be done soon. So this right here is the between his leg dunk, where he goes between someone else's leg instead of his own. But instead of that, I want to see an under both legs version. These are dunks that I said were impossible at one point, but since then they've been done. First we got the
No. This last two, nah. They keep. And then we got the under the two man's legs at the same time. This one's impossible. Damn near do the fucking dunk. Ah, what the hell was that? Coach, it was a foul. Coach, he put his nuts on my head. Tip off, kiss the rim.
Watch Gino getting ready to hit it all the way down the court, and with Michael going, maybe? Yep. There it is. Michael Jordan on the breakaway. Wow. 37 for Jordan. It's a 20-point. It just sort of went snuggling in like he was looking for the rebound all alone, and you had about 80 feet of court wide open. And it was...
That loud ass fucking music. Oh.
He was looking for the rebound all alone.
Oh, that was too far.
And you had a...
Boom. That's nice. He had enough time to go. Ah! Did he take out his tongue for that? Still got his tongue for that? Wasn't that his move?
The gravity that we have on the planet,
yep.
I don't think we get to anymore. What we gonna jump over more people? Unless you're doing a double front flip to dunk, who cares? The f was that? What did they rate it? You can go to any ghetto ass park and there's probably white guys that's doing this shit now. This is nothing. You can go on YouTube right now and watch a white guy in a pair of Kobe's do the same dunk. Yeah, just cancel the dunk contest. Do you remember the aura that used to be around the All-Star weekend?
Why is he grimacing?
It used to make you think like, man, like I wish I could be there. Like, thank you. Somebody
no hype from the crowd.
Exactly. You can get a 15-year-old kid to fucking dunk just like that with more hang time too. You said this dude said he couldn't compete this year because people were shook. Oh, you talking about the Zach? Oh yeah, the G League Zach, right? Worst decision they ever made. They should have just let him compete. This dude's not even that tall too, or isn't he like 6'2" or something like that? So it's even more impressive. The shorter you are, the more impressive dunks are. I don't give a
damn, look how high he is off the floor. That shit is crazy.
To me, it's more impressive when you're 6'3" and under dunking. Anything over 6'3" is just like, all right, who cares? Bro, Ja Morant's dunks are so clean because he's not super duper tall. Isn't Ja like 6'2"? That's why his dunks look so nasty, because he's not like a, wait, oh, this guy's 6 foot? That's what makes it even crazier. The shorter you are, the better your dunks look. Like, who gives a fuck about Wemby dunking a basketball? Like, that shit just looks like, it looks like, you know, they had the fucking, when you were a kid and you could just throw the ball in a hoop with like a Fisher Price. Like, it's equivalent to that. I don't give a fuck about seeing somebody super tall dunk. More impressive the shorter you are.
Oh. In that case,
it's clean. Yeah, shit was clean. Yeah, All-Star Weekend. I didn't even know it was All-Star Weekend until I seen a random RDC stream with them saying All-Star Weekend. I totally forgot it was a thing. Really, people were more, believe it or not, people were more geeked about the sneaker releases than whatever was going on in basketball. I didn't even see the All-Star game. It just
whoa, I'm missing it.
I've been crying, laughing at this post for an hour. Jace Richardson doing dunks we've never seen. Bouncing your head off the floor is insane. Yeah, that shit didn't even hurt. The only thing that hurt was his ego from embarrassment.
He copied it.
He saved him. Yeah, his fro probably.
He stole his swag.
I had to be so fucking embarrassing. Damn, that shit.
Nah, I'm kidding. Is that how you really have to move though?
Damn.
Tap in here.
embarrassed on TV. It was basically clowning the dunk shit the whole time. Somebody says a lot of empty seats here at the Intuit for NBA All-Star Saturday. Somebody says putting lights on empty seats because you priced out fans is hilarious. I'm pretty sure I'll have the Michael Jordan clip up there somewhere. It was his ego from embarrassment. Weekend. I didn't even know it was All-Star Weekend until I seen a
Bouncing your head off the floor instead of the ball is
I totally
insane.
forgot it was the thing. Really, people were more, believe it or not, people were more geeked about the sneaker release.
I know exactly the you have to put up
Oh, he told her, hey, do that to him.
overlook it. I'll overlook it. I told him not to do that move. He's hold.
Chill, man, please. Oh, shit. What's that, a 10-week injury?
No, let him come back the same quarter with a slight headache.
Aha, a plot twist. I love it.
I told him about landing like that.
Damn, he's hold.
He'll never play again.
I told him about landing like that. Damn, he's hold. He'll never play again.
Damn it. Oh, he's
I
out
think
for...
he's fine.
What?
He's fine. Sit him on the bench
Damn
for
it.
5 minutes.
He busted his head on the floor. He's definitely out for at least 100 weeks.
It happens to the best of us.
Overlook it.
Concussion, 3 bruised ribs. What? It never happened to me.
It happened to me, and I'm right here. I'm just fine. Overlook it.
What are you saying?
Than whatever was going on in basketball. I didn't even see the All-Star game. It just doesn't have any aura anymore. So you've been trying, I've been crying, laughing at this post for an hour. Jace Richardson doing dunks we've never seen. Bouncing your head off the floor is insane.
Oh!
Yeah, that shit didn't even hurt. The only thing that hurt was his ego.
Yeah, I saw through like, I was like,
4Z saved him. Yeah, his fro probably helped. I had to be so fucking embarrassing. Damn, that shit had to be fucking embarrassing. Damn. It was basically clowning the dunk shit the whole time.
Damn, you know what? He should have been wearing them flubbers, bro. He should have been wearing them flubbers.
Somebody says a lot of empty seats here at the Intuit for NBA All-Star Saturday. Somebody says putting lights on empty seats because you priced out fans is hilarious. I'm pretty sure I'll have the Michael Jordan clip up there somewhere. If not, one of you guys will send it to me.
And I read it after he said into it.
Yeah, I feel like less people are watching NBA
It's
because
like,
it's just like all players care about is swag. What bitches they could bang on Instagram, how they're gonna come into an arena carrying a pair of extra sneakers, what type of fashion they could be taking pics in. Like, let's be honest, most players want to just go to the league to fuck bitches and get money. That's less about the passion. You said Ja Morant sucks now? For real? Ja Morant stats are down? Damn,
Why is there a
for
car
real?
on the court?
I thought Ja was the second coming. He can't even dunk no more? Alright, now you trolling. Gotta be trolling. Got injured and ain't been the same? Fuck. So he got that AI syndrome. Yeah, man. Remember when AI used to do all that shit? Well, some of you remember AI used to do all that shit, and he just kept getting hurt because he's a smaller dude. Same shit with D Rose, yup. Damn. So he injured his knees, or what did Ja Morant injure specifically? He don't want to play for the Grizzlies. Oh, you know he don't want to play for the Grizzlies. That's also a thing too. Fuck. Whole chat saying Ja is not the way he used to be. Shit. And ankles, calves, shoulders, everything. Basketball beat his body up already. So if you guys could just come up with a ballpark, how many more years in a league would you say Ja plays before he says f it, or his body says f it? Like how many more seasons realistically? 6 to 8, 7 to 9, 6 to 7, 7 years. That shit's sad, man. Somebody said Ja ain't on D-Rose level, bro. Well, Anthony Edwards don't do crazy shit. Like he'll dunk on you and everything like that, but he's not busting his body up to do it.
On getting with him and forming sort of the identity of the team.
It's been good. My meetings with him, he pretty much just emphasized, the plans that he had for me, and you ask him. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go after, go inside, what?
All right, man. It's insane how fast this league.
So, what's the plan to get Ja off of Memphis? I heard Heat rumors. Did hear that. I heard that they're trying to figure out a way to get him to the Heat. Grizzlies wanted him gone, but nobody wants him. Oh, so nobody wants to trade for Ja. It's crazy. Under contract until 2029, so he needs to demand a trade. Oh, really? He didn't even hit his head.
Yeah.
Like really
Yo, that shit looked like an RDC skit. It looked like Ben came out of nowhere.
At a dunk contest is crazy. And hanging on the rim, like, come on, bro. How old is this dude? Like 19 or something? This dude look like 19 or 20 years old. How old is this guy?
So that's
I'm so
that's
glad I didn't watch that shit.
That's
Hanging on the rim no
himself.
longer swaggy. Bro, motherfucker's been hanging on a rim since 12. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
They got amazing vacuums here now.
Bro, he's not even. Finding the silver lining.
to start a good unlimited, the $24.99 one. Yeah.
Damn, he's old. What the fuck don't I see him here? What's happening with his audio?
I'm just gonna. Damn it! If the career is over right now, if the career is at its end right now, I'm going out in my childhood neighborhood, and I'm going out playing some childhood games with all of you. This is just a test, so let me know how things go. Is everything working? Yeah, we'll have to I hate effing audio, dude.
I'm gonna have to let him know to chill.
I'm ready to just
We're not trying to get him removed out the fucking.
I'm ready to just smash this whole effing setup, dude. People are complaining about the sound. People are complaining about the audio already. Hold on. No, this is my childhood neighborhood. Yes, this is my childhood neighborhood, baby. Yes, this is my childhood neighborhood. Thank you. If I have to give my life, my career, this is how I'm gonna do it. Bad audio or not, damn it. They screwed my career. You know, and I'm saying screw them all. Screw Casino, screw DSP, screw all RTU in his effing parents' basement. I'm gonna eat my Culverson's pie. I'm gonna enjoy my final minutes of the career here. And I'm gonna enjoy my childhood. I'm gonna enjoy my childhood. So how are we all doing tonight? Who we got? Who do
Well,
we
you
got
can't put your own.
tonight? We got Heel Epstein. No, you're not allowed to say that. You better be careful saying that crap. No more kings tonight. We got John C. We got Uncre8tive deconstructionism. He's hot. One man tells no is here. Yes,
Let me see.
soaking it
He
all
keeps
in.
calling
I'm
Epstein
soaking it all. I can't
Epstein.
believe I'm back in the
So I want to
childhood
see what the
neighborhood.
person typed.
I am actually on
He's like,
the
oh,
same
Heel
street
Epstein. Don't say
with
that.
my childhood who's been helping me with the audio issues. And like I said, I walked down to Culverson's, got a piece of pie to share with this stream. He might be able to make some suggestions here. But we do have a young guy in the back who's been helping me with the audio issues. Because tonight, let me pause this for a second. I'm just going to let everybody be able to make some suggestions here. This Culverson's pie, it's good. Because tonight, let me pause this for a second. I'm just going to let everybody know really quick. Because tonight, I was going to do an exclusive piece on Kick. Is that any better? How's that sound?
Intriguing.
Testing. I'm just messing with the interface here. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Am I on? Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me now? How do I sound now?
I wanna hear what his plan is before I go to another zone.
Let me know. Can you hear me right now? Do I sound any better?
Wait, why does it look like I'm starting the game all over? Oh, I'm pretending to be somebody right now? I didn't know.
Did you hear me? Could you hear me? Oh, you do hear me? Was it any better then?
Oh my god, that's right, I gotta see that. Fucking Darkseidfell got a virtual boy.
Yes, I do live in a group home with other people now, yes.
Damn.
Are you gonna look at me as a subhuman because I live in a mental health facility with other people? Do you have something wrong with that? Sick bastard. This is Canada. You know, and in Canada, we look after people who have mental illness. We support LGBTQT plus C $ people.
He hasn't mentioned it yet.
We live our lives.
I haven't mentioned it either.
And if you want to effing come in here
But
and ask me if I'm in a group, yeah, you're damn right.
I think
I'm
that's
in a group home.
I think the
You're
reason
damn
why
right I am.
he's in the group home is it's kind of
And
grim.
it's because of you detractors. It's because of you detractors why I'm here. Just hold on. Let me close my eyes for a minute. Let me close my eyes just for 1 minute and imagine. You know, it's 1998. I can smell the childhood neighborhood in the air. I can say, yeah, I know, doesn't it? It looks the exact same. I was shocked. I was like, dude, it looks the exact same. the wall looks the exact same. But it's not. I'm in a group home. I'm in a mental health. What is it? Assisted living, wipe my ass group home. Yes, I am in a group home. Yes. I'm sure you've heard that. I'm sure that you've heard that. So let me know, guys.
I want to put my choice, but I think I know why. I think it'd be rude for me to even ask.
If the effing detractors had high
Because I know why I, think.
They'd be in a group home. They'd be in a group home. So you know they put caps on my spending limit. They have control of my money now.
Oh no.
And it actually sucks. It actually sucks because I do have a cousin, and she does the OnlyFans, and she was offering up the butt here. And if I keep getting abused,
he's gonna get agitated. I don't want him to get banned or to get agitated. Or I don't want him to remove himself from fucking YouTube, because then it'd be goofy as fuck. Because then, a little bit of that entertainment out there is gone.
Well, yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean,
Unless he makes another YouTube video. I mean, another YouTube channel.
In general.
I mean, he has already enough.
Homes aren't exactly the high quality standard that my last place might have been. Let me mess around with the let's try this. Okay, how's that? Is that any better? This is just a test. This is not the real stream yet. 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 That's coming tonight. And that'll be Kick exclusive.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm in a big room, dude. I'm in a group home. I'm in an effing assisted living, wipe my ass housing here. Canadian mental health support. In the childhood neighborhood, baby, so let's go. I just wanted to take a minute to say hello to all you guys. I do have something planned for tonight, and we're just gonna go with it. If there's an echo or effing not, dude, we're gonna go with it. I have plans for streaming tonight. Oh yes, I am liking the new place a lot. As you see, I still gotta put freaking blinds up or a blanket or something. I'm sure that the lighting isn't very complimentary. It's making me look effing like I aged like 10 years since you last seen me. But no, I'm good.
Yeah, he looks like he's missing his teeth right now.
I think I needed help. So I'm getting it. Yes. Because, you know, I'm retarded and I'm a DSP fan and all this crap. So I blame the detractors for being here.
Stop.
I blame the detractors.
Stop. Stop.
For putting me here. Damn it. So I'm gonna eat my Culverson's pie. Spent 1985 a super chat in 6.99 and says, I think you just need some drapes or good soundproofing. Yeah, that'll be next. That'll probably be next, yes. For sure. But does the mic sound good? Does the mic sound like everything's like okay other than just the echo of the room? Let me know.
I mean,
so
I guess he's kind of stuck in a rut right now. I can't fucking ask.
Since you guys are so awesome,
My question would be as dumb as though, what would you do in like however long period of time?
I'm gonna reveal what I had planned for tonight. I'll reveal what I had planned for tonight. I was actually going to, for the first time, I was going to bring forward two things actually. So a double feature, baby. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. Shawn Michaels career mode for like an hour, or probably like 2 hours or so. And then I am going to react to the Ethan Ralph Valentine's Day Lust Fest. Everybody has been sending me the clip. Everybody has been sending me the clips.
I was like, please correct that, and he's like, clips, and I'm like, all right, thank you.
Lusting after this blonde
Clips, bro. I saw the whole shit. He still got that shit up.
Tonight, we're gonna react to it. So that'll be exclusively on Kick, guys. So make sure you follow me on Kick if you're hot for, you know, Ethan Ralph shooting his shot at this disgusting effing blonde bimbo. We're gonna be reacting to it. We're gonna check it out. Hell yeah. I don't know who this Jeff Epstein is. Like I said, I'm from Canada, so that name doesn't mean anything to me, dude. It just doesn't. Childhood, guys. I'm like so excited. We're back. And yes, the sound quality, I guess, sucks, but we'll do what we can once the young fella comes around and gets wind of this. He already said I could get some help from him. See, this is gonna mess up my business, baby. If people are talking about the effing audio, what's the problem with it? Like, I'm trying to do my career here. I'm trying to come on and do my thing, and
You know what?
audio.
I wanted to inform him, and then I realized,
If there's one thing in this world
nah, I'd rather not have that be flooding his chat, because then he'll be on that shit for like a long ass time.
Like, I can't, I'm not an effing audiophile, dude. I don't know. Like, I bought the equipment. Look, I have a full effing setup here. I'll show you. There's the interface there. There's the microphone there. Everything is kind of, well, it looks a little messy. But I mean, this is bull crap. This effing group home is not accommodating my streaming needs here. And it's bullshit. Oh yeah, the setting for it? What's the setting? What's the setting? Let me know.
Fuck, I'm trying to tell him not to be bad. I want him to get punished and that he can't upload.
Yeah, the room is super empty. Oh, that could be it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. That's what this is for. That's what this is for. It's just an effing test right now. 1 second, actually, hold on. That's why I'm doing this. Oh, 1 second, maybe this will work. Hold on. How's that? What about that?
We're hot for Konami.
Lord, please give me the sweet strength, baby. Lord, give me the sweet strength to put my hands together audio issue sorted out here. Lord, sweet Lord above, baby. Sweet Eddie Murphy, sweet James Brown, sweet Malcolm X, all the sweet brothers.
Hold on. How's this? Oh. Did we get it? Did we fix it? Did we get it? Hold on. We're getting there. Maybe. Yeah, all the bad.
I wonder if Ethan Ralph
all the bad men
kept up
Thank you.
that Valentine thing. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he did come to his senses and delete it.
Sweet ideas. How am I coming in through now, baby? How am I coming in through now? You know, I might be white on the outside, baby,
Actually,
but on the inside, there is a persecuted black man just ready to come out, baby. There is just a persecuted black man on the inside ready to come out. So let's do it. Let's hang out. Let's celebrate our childhood. Yeah, all I did, I prayed to some bad men, baby. And it worked. We're back. Yes, childhood is back. Yes. Childhood. Childhood. Hold on. Thank you, Mia Melody. How are you? Good to see you here. Just like Mike Matei. Good to see you here, Mia. There, try that. Oh, Jesus Christ. The person in the room behind me is already knocking at the wall. If you can believe that crap. That ain't gonna stop my career. It's gonna take a lot more than banging at the wall to stop this career. Craig Shepard, baby. 1845, baby. Here, I'm gonna take a bite of some Culversons. I wanna
capitalize so he can actually see it, man.
I walked to Culversons just to get this childhood pie that I remember from my childhood. So Craig Shepard 1845 with the $2 says, hear you loud and clear. Salute. So like I said, if anybody doesn't understand, go follow me on Kick because I'm going to be doing a stream tonight on Kick. Exclusive, baby. This is just a test, baby. This is just, you know, like Barry White says, baby, when you're making love, you don't just run up on, jump on top of it, baby. You got to make sure that everything's going well, that you're completely comfortable. And we're comfortable, baby, and we're ready to go. Let's go. Culverson's pie, baby. Yeah, these dudes like RTU, they're still in the mother's basement. Brother, we're on the second floor now. We've graduated from the mother's basement to the apartment to the second floor of an assisted living mental health facility, baby. We're back.
If he doesn't listen to it, then fuck it. I already sent that shit through the ether.
It was a mass delusion. I went into psychosis again. The career was just so hot, baby. The career was just so hot. Oh, you're going to tell me to lower my voice, baby. You're going to tell, you know, I'm going to, hey, if things keep going the way they're going, dude, I'm going to have to rent out like an effing office building to do this career. That'll be next. I don't think any home can contain this career here. So maybe eventually I'll have to effing rent my own effing office space. But anyway, it's great to see you guys all here. I'm just doing a little bit of childhood. These are the same effing cartridges. We are literally not even probably 10 minutes away from my childhood.
Appreciate you, man.
Where I first played Super Nintendo. Where my mom, I can picture it. I can picture my mom standing right there with her arms crossed.
Oh.
You know, it's time to get off the Nintendo. Shut up, bitch.
Alright, so I don't know what happened.
Still not getting off, baby. Still not getting off.
I don't feel like looking at the...
God, it feels good to be back on the computer, baby. The sun is on the computer again. And this time he ain't getting off. Like they're gonna have to call in like the Canadian reserves, baby. to get me off this computer again. I love your stuff. I ain't cucking the content either. Just look at, oh no, Uncre8tive, baby, you made a major contribution to the church of PWR tonight, and I appreciate that, dude. Now, of course, all the money I receive is gonna have to be counted and limited, and as long they allow me, basics. They allow me to buy toilet paper, dude. Any games I'm looking forward to, you already know, baby. Resident effing Evil is coming. And actually, my birthday is coming up. I'm not gonna say when my birthday is because I'm not doing.
I want to tell him like to get the fuck out of there, but at the same time, it's good for him to be having his like
for sure
stuff observed at least for now.
Let's go.
Cause he would just be doing whatever with it, and I don't know, man. It's interesting because I've seen so many people in this position. So
I have nothing. We're on to bigger and better, dude. We're on to bigger and better in this industry than fear. I wipe my ass with DSP.
I haven't even mentioned what I know. But when he mentioned his mom,
that you spend all day trying to get out. But baby, I just gotta.
Knowing the shit that I know after what he just said, I'm like, damn, that's gonna be kayfabe, right? I mean, I assume he cares. I actually gotta beat this game. I haven't beat this game.
2 streams today. One is gonna be on Kick. I'm gonna spend about an hour with you guys here, making sure everything's set up. But yeah, here I'll show you guys the room here. I'll show you guys quickly.
Oh.
So this is the boarding house room here. As you can tell, it's a little old, right? So it is quite a big room, right? But there it is. We got a nice window there. You're welcome. Don't be thanking me yet, baby. Don't thank me yet. I still got career left to give. I still got career left to give. So don't thank me yet. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to give you the career, baby.
Yeah.
So people are saying DSP.
I was trying to see that on a bigger screen.
Was affront to all our childhoods. Bring on the noise complaints. Bring on the noise complaints. The more noise complaints I get, the harder the career gets.
Yeah,
that's what I've been noticing. The harder the more hot the fans are.
They make you sleep on the floor. No bed. Wait, what? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, single dude. That's right. Well, like the more hot the fans. I'll show you guys quickly the room. So this is the boarding house room here. As you can tell, it's a little old, right? So it is quite a big room, right?
Big.
But there it is. We got a nice window there. You're welcome. Don't be thanking me yet, baby. Don't thank me yet. I still got career left to give. I still got career left to give. So don't thank me yet. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to give you the career, baby. So people are saying DSP playing Virtual Boy was affront to all our childhoods. Bring on the noise complaints. Bring on the noise complaints. The more noise complaints I get, the harder the career gets.
Damn,
that's what I've been noticing. The harder, the more passion, the more hot.
Nah, maybe they took something he said literal or something.
Yeah, single dude. That's right. Well, like I said, I do have a cousin, and she does OnlyFans, and she got wind that I was streaming, and she was slipping in the DMs, wanting to put the ass up.
What?
And that's how it goes over here in Canada, by the way. On PEI, that's how it usually goes. So So I don't know. Should I break
What?
my rule for the OnlyFans e-thought cousin? Let me know what you think.
Bro, what are you asking right now?
Like basically, it would be like a medicinal piece of ass. It would be a medicinal piece of ass. No real passion there, no love. It would be like a medicinal piece of ass.
Ain't that your cousin though? What the? Bro, that's what I'm saying. No, the Motley Crew didn't do that shit, right?
I know I'm doing horrible. I'm just so excited to be back on. I don't really care how good I'm doing. I'm just testing. We're just testing things right now, guys. But thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of it. Go for it. I should go for the OnlyFans e-thought cousin. I mean, she ain't bad looking. She ain't bad looking. I'm not subscribed or anything, but if I do get her over, I'll ask her if I can promote her OnlyFans on the channel. And all of you can get a little bit of a slice of PWR family history, right? Oh, damn, bro. Anyway, let's give this one here. I'm gonna actually try. I'm not doing very good. I love this game though. I actually had this was the first Castlevania. Give it up. We know you're gay. Oh, bullcrap. Probably sampled more ass than you have.
That's not excluding you though.
I'm a lot uglier now. Yes, I look like a cancer victim. Yes, yes, I have glasses. But trust me, back in the day, brother, I was getting some. What's up, Katie the cat tonight? Today, I guess. How are you? Good to see you. How far is the assisted living home from an insane asylum on a scale of 1 to 10? Well, in Canada, I'll give it a solid Canadian 6. A solid Canadian 6. You know, I don't have to worry about meals. I don't. Oh yeah, I am still hot. I'm boiling actually tonight. And the real stream hasn't even started yet. That'll be tonight. The real stream will be tonight. This is just a test to make sure everything's set up, everything's up and running, that the stream platform is allowing me to continue to do my thing. And we're just doing a little bit of childhood gaming.
Man, I wish he was playing Sympathy in the Night so I could fucking follow that shit.
I love this game. Anissa, babe. Anissa gonna be homeless. I haven't kept up with the Anissa bombshell activity. Has any new bombshell scandals been going on with that 8 out of 10 goddess? Let me know. No, but here's one thing I can say, and this isn't to grift or anything, but a lot of people, I'm just going to throw this out there. A lot of people have been wanting to send me stuff, right? And I never let them because I didn't. So this group home that I'm living in comes with its own dedicated P.O. box down at the mall there. So, you know, if you really want to send me something, as long as it's not like a piece of crap or a bomb or something or whatever, that might be able to happen in the future. Oh my God, she mentioned me. Oh my God, really? Really? Yes, Katie, if you want to send me some marshmallows, I would be glad to sample them on stream. Damn, girl, I'll eat your marshmallows on stream. I'm actually having a Culverson's pie right now. A Culverson's pie. This is childhood right here. This is childhood. I gotta go down to the mall and get it though, but it should be soon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you guys want to send me stuff, I'm not like
What's
asking
happened to
for
chat?
stuff, but we could do that. We could do it like F and Pete Door style, PO box unboxing, baby. I got to go down to the mall, but yeah, apparently this assisted living home comes with its own dedicated PO box. So I got to get the key switched, but I think that'd be awesome. So how are we doing, guys? Let me know. Is everything running up and smooth? I had like the gray beard internet guy here, and I was like, baby, I have a career. Like, I got to get back to the streaming. And he's like, okay, I get it. I get it. I'm like, baby, I need to have good quality up here. That's probably driving him crazy. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, you don't have to send anything. But I had so many people over the past year. We're almost at one effing year, baby. No, I'm not send. I don't mean like buying me stuff. I mean like if you have some. I remember somebody wanted me to send like somebody wanted to send me like snacks from their country and just stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna set up an effing OnlyFans Amazon wish list. You don't need to buy me effing lingerie or assless chaps or anything.
I'm surprised they didn't censor this shit. They would make it a. Oh, okay. It's still good. It's not good, but the icon is
Actually, the first thing I did
accurate.
was I have cut back on the drink.
So it's just gonna be a plus.
I wasn't drinking hard liquor, but I did go. Here's what I did.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Here's what I did.
Oh.
I went down to the local dive bar, and I sat there with the old grandfather.
Yeah, motherfucker, really papers pleasing me right now, right?
Original era gangsters. And I had a pint, and I was just like, baby, like I'm home. I'm home. It was awesome. I had a great time.
Uh-oh.
I am gonna have to cover that window though, as you can see, like so that we want it dark in here. We want it dark in here. I'm gonna have to start wearing makeup. Look, oh my god, baby. It's like I'm gonna start like disintegrating here. What's up, Skazo, baby? How are you? Welcome to our childhoods again. Welcome to our childhoods again. Thank you. Guys, I'm back. I'm back. Baby, I'm back on the computer. I'm back on the computer.
What the fuck?
I'm back on the computer. Shake the
So there's no fucking winning? That's stupid as fuck.
This is a test. I have a real stream planned for tonight. The weather is beautiful over here, man. The weather is absolutely beautiful.
I didn't realize I was playing as a female right now.
Skazo, we'll have to hit up some broccoli.
I don't know. I don't remember the last time I played as a female in Call of Duty.
We'll have to hit up some broccoli cut raiders.
I only knew because he said Fraulein. I thought he was dissing my character. And then I saw the hand. I was like, oh.
Anyway, I'm probably gonna die here, but.
So he ain't Fraulein.
Like I said,
don't call it a comeback. Been here for years.
That's all. Like everybody was like, "Oh, he's grifting. He wants money." I didn't ask for a damn cent, baby. All I wanted was your patience. Actually, yes, I was watching some classic WWE. For the last couple days, bro, it was like 2009 again. I had the PS3 hooked up. I was playing Resident Evil 3. I had my Law and Order DVDs. I had my WWE DVDs on, and it was like I was like I'm back. I'm back in like 2009. What's up, Ugly Money, baby? Oh my goodness, look at this comment. See, I don't think there's any other bonehead in this industry who would get a comment like this. And I'm going to read this comment to you so you all understand what he's saying. It's hard for me to catch you live because I work a lot. But every time I hop on to one of your streams, you make me laugh extremely hard. I'm glad you're back to stream. Well, babe, let me bow my bald effing ugly cancer looking head to you. Brother, there it is, baby. And the
Yeah, he actually has cancer.
Yeah, I could eat some poutine. I'm always surprised that people in other countries are so fascinated with effing poutine. It's really nothing
great.
special. It's literally just effing French fries with gravy and cheese curds, like those little, you know, those like little square cheeses.
I don't think I like those.
But yeah, I could do that. I'm like obsessed with this game. We'll play something else. Like I said, this is just a test to make sure everything's working. Make sure we don't have any mistakes or any kind of craziness going on. Let's one thing I do want to test here as well, because I figured like the Super Nintendo stuff would be kind of test. Let's get into some Steam action and see how that works really quick. I guess make sure that we're all up and going on the Steam.
I can't even say I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's like, that poem's against the law. Show me your paperwork.
I don't
Damn.
do that crap. Pro-goonery. I'm not into that crap. Where did you get that? Who's telling you I'm into that?
Alright, here's how we're gonna do this. I gotta pull up it, cause at least I'll be able to both of the fucking chats, because I'm missing some dialogue.
Okay, that's looking good. So just to announce my streaming supremacy. You go down there, down the street there, and you go into Culverson's, and you get yourself some pie. Hell yeah. Anyway, let's test this out.
The fuck, he's already playing Doom. Yo, I feel like I watched him stream both these games, like, recently.
Okay, what is this crap? I'm gonna read this comment in a second. Hold on. I'm busy getting kills. Mike Matei, baby, give me strength. Give me strength, Mike, baby. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna read this. So we have blind daughter, and we all know what that's talking about. Says, I haven't been so hot lately. Been away. I've heard concerning rumors of substance Oh yeah, of course you've heard that. Of course. Because they're trying to discredit. Just like Corey Feldman, baby. There's some bad men out there that want to discredit my career. So it doesn't surprise me you've been hearing that crap. I always wanted to own a bakery, but my parents are forcing me to study law. Well, good parents. Study the law, then open the bakery. Why is Duty Streams revealing DMs and calling you a drug addicted? Because he's a loser, coward. Must be a slow content day. I do stand with the fell dog, yes. I do. Since you live close to your childhood neighborhood, will you consider doing some IRL content showing? Yeah, actually, I think I will. I might start going for 10-minute walks a day. I relapsed while you were gone. I've been doing Feldman and watching DFB. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a pretty sad Friday night, Clyde. Or was it Chud Baxter? That's a pretty sad Friday night. What do you think of Corey Feldman recently accusing Corey Haim? That was already out there, dude. That was in the book. That was in choreography, dude. That allegation was already in choreography. Yeah, dude, he's a piece of crap. He's disgusting. He's a piece of crap.
But does he believe it, though?
He's a dumpster diver.
I don't think he...
and like I said, I'm at the point,
I don't know, it's pretty crazy,
I'm
like...
at a different level here now.
My point was that Corey's been dead.
Than this Phil crap. You know, if Duty
he's still talking about it
to
too.
bend over and eat the residue Phil's ass. Go ahead.
Oh.
We're on to bigger and better things, brother. Hurt me plenty. All right, so it looks like Steam is running well. Not a very demanding game.
Before would have been a man. Oh shit.
Okay, you know what? Go screw yourself. Failing? What the hell do you mean failing? You got one more chance, Pro Gooner Reality, and then you're out of here for good. Have you ever seen the
Does
Tale
cranking
of
down
Two
to Shawn
Corys?
Michaels
Yes,
feel
I
better
have,
on
actually. The
Coke
whole thing is
PWR?
up on YouTube, actually. It's horrible quality, but the whole thing is on YouTube, yes. Anyway, so this seems to be working. Nice. Let's just chat. We're just, like Barry says, baby, when you're making love, baby, you gotta be slow. You gotta take your time. You don't just jump it. You don't just jump on the bitch like a kid jumping in the swimming pool. You gotta be slow. You gotta get intimate. Hell yeah, get some Burger King, brother. What else do we got? I just want to, let's see. So it
What
looks
the
like
hell?
we're doing pretty good. Things are running pretty good. I'm working my thing, working my magic here. This is a test. Like I said, the real stream tonight is going to be exclusive on Kick, so make sure you follow me on Kick if you
You
want
said it right
the
there, stupid bitch. No, I'm kidding.
for the main stream, guys. For sure. And you're going to want it. You're going to need it. Because we are covering this effing Ethan Ralph whore that he's been running after.
Hey, your favorites are in order.
As long as he doesn't delete
Yes,
it.
the
by
power of
time he gets
remembering
to
my
it.
papers.
Like the
And what they
coward
say.
he is, like the racist effing coward sicko.
Open the freaking door.
We are gonna cover it. Yes, we are. I can't wait. Okay, let's
I gotta find a person who knows what the code is.
Punisher. Yeah. Screw your parents. Screw the detractor. Screw the casino too. Pieces of crap they are. Give me the money, baby. Give me the money. Just like Radical Reggie, baby. Give me the money.
I don't know.
Give
What
me
is
the
this
loot.
shit
Give
right
me the
here?
physical, baby. Give me the physical.
I probably gotta do something to draw
Give me
him
the
out.
money, baby. We're back. You
And
can
he wants
run,
my
but you can't
papers.
hide.
Alright, here's my paper.
Die. I'm back. Is it true I got game banned from GameStop? Yes, that is true. Actually, I went in there.
Fuck, I think it was
I was
Heidenreich.
so hot
Heidenreich.
for the new Pokemon pre-release that I just started taking my clothes off and yeah,
Oh.
I am banned from GameStop. Yeah.
What? How the fuck did he get
You
banned
know,
from
my
it?
father wanted me to take him there, and I said, "Dad, I can't. I stripped down to my underwear over the Pokemon pre-release box and started
Oh my
rolling all over the
gosh.
floor. I'm banned from GameStop. I can't go back in."
I kinda
RTU
believe him.
said I got arrested and have to wear an ankle monitor, and I'm living in a group. Yeah, he's right. 100%. That's where I am right now. Look, I'm in the group home right now.
What the fuck? What the hell happened?
And I'm living in a group. Yeah, he's right. 100%. 100%. That's where I am right now. Look, I'm in the group home right now. Die. I got a lot of people on my mind that I'm gonna punish. Screwing me again.
Wait. Fuck.
I will not be molested.
You failed to leave the area. I left the area. What the fuck? Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Yes, I am back.
Fuck.
You heard me.
Hmm. What the fuck? You got a fucking room full of people and nobody to interact with.
Better not have. Better not have.
Except the same fucking guy that keeps appearing in every fucking room you're in. What the hell? What's up with this fucking guy?
Like I said, I'm gonna give my career.
Wait, they're all the same guy. What the fuck?
Hold on a second.
Oh my gosh.
I am getting effing hot. No, so my.
Uh-oh.
I just effing got the internet in this room. I just got the effing internet. So I'm just supposed to give up my whole effing career. I'm just supposed to give up my whole effing career. Let me check this out. It's on my phone anyway. No, I'm not giving up. I'm not. Damn it. Oh, you know what? You're effing it. I never had a career. Made more sacrifice. You know, you're out of here for that. That's too far. Saying I'm in a group home and all this crap, you know, that's fair. That's fine because I am. But saying I never had a career, you're effing out. Never had it. I can't believe it. That's bull crap. Never had a career. Never gave my body, never gave my privacy, never put my life on the line, never ended up in assisted living group home for this career. That's what they're saying now. But it's bullshit. And I hate to swear. I don't want to swear. You know, I want to be better than that. I want to be better than that. I don't want to swear. But that's bullshit. One second, actually, I'm thinking here. Let me try. There is one thing I didn't
I mean,
that I probably should have done. Hold on. Oh. Save us, Burger King. I don't know if I'm allowed to have Burger King anymore here. I don't know. I'll have to ask. You know, they prepare my meals. I think tonight it's macaroni and cheese with a bun. I think. Is they have the supper menu downstairs there. I'm hot for okay, 1 second. I'm gonna shut everything off because I still have a bunch of crap open, like my Spotify, the Epic Store is running, and all this crap. So I might shut that stuff down. Try this again. I think they give us about 2 ketchup packets, yes. I was lucky they let me walk down and get this Culverson's pie. Actually. Pretty good. No ass yet, but the cousin who she does the OnlyFans, she's been slipping in the DMs, asking if I want to do the content. So I've been thinking about it.
Choose your words, man.
No, nothing wrong with it if it's professional. If it's content creation.
Anyway,
are we still on? Are we still going? Let me know. Sentinel. Cool. I would love to go to a rave, actually, yes. If they'll let me out past 10 o'clock, Katie, I'll be right down there with you. Sentinel bombardment. So anyway, we got plans for tonight. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Just so I want to make everybody aware, right here, right now. We will be streaming later tonight. I'm almost done streaming here. I was just doing a test, but everybody tonight around 6. I'm going to be streaming exclusively on Kick.
You saw me there like, what the fuck?
Check that out.
Oh, my character's mad small. How close to the fucking toilet is she?
Sean is returning tonight.
This is...
We're bringing Sean back. And we're going to be covering the Ethan Ralph Valentine's Day Ethot lusting. Oh, I forgot to read a super chat. We had spent 1985 has super chatted the 279 Canadian bang. Oh, I'm a lazy bum. Sure. You know, I might not wake up till 12 o'clock. Sure. But when it comes to doing the career, baby, I am not lazy. You are not going to call me lazy for this body I've given and this career I've given. That's a warning, Jim Hagland. Jim Hagland. If that is your name, baby, you're getting a warning. Say one more, call me lazy one more time. And we'll see what happens. You will not be able to check out the Shawn Michaels stream tonight. Yes, for all the people who have been here through all the sacrifices, let me hear you loud and clear.
How the fuck did he leave? Oh, wait. Never mind. I got confused for a second.
Yeah, we're covering Ethan Ralph tonight for the first time. That's why I gotta go on effing Kick. Because he's so vile, so disgusting, such a degenerate piece of crap. A subhuman piece of trash garbage. He's like a tampon on the mall bathroom floor. We're gonna have to cover him on Kick. So be sure you join me for that. but she's a blonde. So. And like I said on the X, the dude was given like mad 14-year-old talking to his first girl on Fortnite energy. Are you my girlfriend now? Effing mind of a child, effing brain damaged, effing loser. And we're covering him tonight. So be there, baby. Exclusive on Kick.
Man, roasted the fuck out of Ralph right now.
So Ethan, you better get your $6 or $7 ready to view bot me tonight. Because we're ripping into you. And your spotted effing gross effing scabbed up dick will never be the same. Once PWR goes in on you, baby. Be afraid, Ethan. Be very afraid. What's up, Fish Tank? Enjoy your dude. That'll be tonight. Cool. Yeah, he is gross. He is gross. He's probably got like jock itch from sitting down too long. Ethan really is out here trying to LARP as a broccoli cut when he has nothing but a hog who rose from the swamp. Very true, yes. Can you believe, like I said, dude, you know, there might not, for some of you gangstas who have game, maybe there's nothing wrong with a younger piece of ass. Sure. What's wrong with spicing your life up with a little bit of youth? But when you're Ethan Ralph, and you're already like a sex pest and a weirdo and a degenerate, and you're still running after 20, 21. I think that just shows where your mind is at. You know, we want real women. We want the 5 out of 10s. We want the 4 out of, we want the 7, the 6s out of 10s. Who got some miles on them. We don't want no effing private lined in gold piece of crap. I'm drinking my morning coffee out of my haven't had acid. Brother, dude. Who's drinking it? You know, I can't believe. Yes! The message is getting out there. We're not getting ass. I'm not getting ass. I might even turn that OnlyFans doing normie cousin down. She's been slipping in the DMs. Let's see what she's saying here. She says, hey, LOL, I was wondering if you'd want to have some beverages tonight. And I said, I wasn't really sure. I don't really know. And she says, oh, ha, 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 ha. Well, hopefully you might want to. So, I don't know. I might get some OnlyFans normie cousin booty.
But that's gotta be a lie.
You know what? It might be controversial.
Gotta be jokes.
If I had to choose a night with Kat Burnell over that piece of crap that's running around with Ethan, I'd probably choose Kat Burnell. Honestly. She probably wouldn't run her mouth as much as this one. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, the difference between Kat and this Scarlett, I think her name is with Kat, you only have to buy a bag of Burger King, baby. With this one, you gotta buy the bag of crack. And that's a big difference, baby. That's a big difference in today's economy. That's the difference. That's the difference. Hopefully, I don't think either Ralph's got the money to fund a piece of ass like that. This one. So we'll talk about it later tonight. So tune in to Kick exclusive, baby. Yeah, not only you got to buy it for her, you got to gangster she's bringing around with her, too. The homeboys. It's probably a regular homeboy hotel up in that pad. What's up, Umbrellas? Real fans are coming in to say hello. Let's try the premium title in this collection for a minute. No, my penis isn't up for Phil. I couldn't give two rats' asses what he says about his fat wife. Or no, his used to be fat wife. I'm sorry. Nothing wrong with a fat wife. It's the behavior. It's the behavior that makes a person, not the body size. Venom. Cool. See how much I suck at fighting games. That is one thing I have heard, that apparently Phil, our childhood buddy, made a drunk phone call. And I was asking the fans, I was like, what was more embarrassing, his drunk phone call or my drunk phone call to RTU? Let me know in the chat. What was more embarrassing, Phil's drunken phone call or my drunken phone call? I need to know. I need to know, baby. Damn.
We are Venom. Who will survive?
Let's see if I can actually, like, learn to play this. My drunk call was more embarrassing. Well, that's the thing. You got so butthurt over me talking about the daughter, but I was just trying to ask him, like, where that crap comes from. He could have, you know, he could have explained it to everybody right there.
Hey, Thinkers. So what's up with your daughter? I heard she was blind.
The drunk PW
And then he hung up.
conversation will be good to go. It'll all go full circle.
No, he said some shit like, so Rich, I heard your daughter's blind. What's up with that? Or something like that. Damn, that shit was funny.
He'd be like, I heard that you were saying my penis is small and you want to have sex with my wife. Yes, Phil, I did say that, and I apologize. That's what it'd be like. I was drunk. My penis was up for your wife, Phil. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It happens.
Comedy be comedy.
Keep it on a leash. Don't let it wander out past 10 o'clock.
Damn, what the hell's up with this fucking level? How the fuck did I find out where to go?
I suck at fighting games, but I like this one. It's pretty cool. Somebody gifted me this compilation. Now, it's not exactly a BBC compilation, so DSP ain't going to be interested in it. He would let you have sex with the wife. I don't know. Go ask him. Go ask him. Go flood his comments and ask him if he would ever let PWR sample the thrills of his wife. Power! Go for it. Nice. I'm getting kind of into this. I feel like I just smoked a big effing dude, bro. And I'm getting really into all the pretty colors and everything here. They want Cat Burnell. Surprisingly. Like I said, nothing wrong with a little bit of extra. What is it? Cushion for the pushing, baby. Maybe Phil's on to something.
He knows it's like that shit.
Yeah, sure. Put a little whipped cream on it. Rub a little butter on it, dude. And hook it up like a Thanksgiving turkey, baby, and just put it on the table. And serve it up.
Gotta find that door for me to use this.
Okay, so guys, listen. That's going to be it. We just hit 1 hour, baby. We hit 1 hour. So this was just a test to assert my dominance, baby, and say, like, I'm effing back. So tonight at about 6 o'clock, so that's in a few hours, we're going to go live again exclusively on Kick. I'm going to share the link one more time for you guys. So I will be streaming again. I just wanted to make sure everything was up and running and working and, iron out a little bit of the situations. But yeah, 1 hour, baby, just 1 hour. But tonight we will be going live again. So thank you, everybody. Make sure you follow, baby, because it's going to be too hot for YouTube. We're going to be doing Shawn Michaels. We're going to be doing Ethan Ralph. And it's going to be hot. From the childhood neighborhood, from the assisted living group home, Canadian Mental Health Association. And that's going to be it. So I want to really thank all you guys for coming in here. Let me speak with you, baby. Let me say that I'm effing back. Everything is set up. Let me have my Culverson's pie with you. And I will see you guys in a couple hours, baby. So peace out. PWR, baby, is back. It's a new generation, baby. It's a new generation. And we'll see if this assisted living home can contain the passion that is PWR, baby. I'm going to peace out to y'all.
Aaron's gig. I think I'm done watching his shit because he just drives to different places, delivers food, and it's like, alright.
Hey, what's up? I just got inspired to jump in on this subject of gig-tuber liars. I've always hated gig-tuber liars.
I don't know what that fucking means.
I bring up...
Oh, that's his last name.
Paid to Drive all the time with his... he does up to 20 clickbait videos a day. And then he doesn't lose any subscribers. Like, people watch those videos, realize it was total bullshit clickbait. He still has 43,000 subscribers, but... The new one that's been, going around in the gossip is the Sin City deliveries. And I saw that Pedro did a video on it. I didn't watch that one, but this morning I just watched this video from the Mad Dasher. And it proves that the guy is like stealing people's screenshots, saying that they're his orders. And I've been accused of lying about my pay for years. Like, even before I started my YouTube channel, I was accused of lying in the Uber and Lyft driver Facebook groups. When I put screenshots up, they would say that it was photoshopped and it was fake, and they would say it's less than minimum wage. The people that believed it was a real screenshot would say that it was less than minimum wage when I did, 4,000 in a week. But the Mad Dasher's video totally proves it, and I'm worried for him because the guy that originally exposed him and was stolen from, was plagiarized. It's called The Dashing Wagon. And I can't pull his channel up now. And it says that Sin City copyright accused him. I'll show you So here's the Mad Dasher. And the video is that one. So I watched this whole video, 17-minute video, and fully proves that Sin City is stealing screenshots from other people's community posts. But if I try to go to here's the Dashing Wagon, and I tried to actually just type his name in the search also, and this channel is no longer available. If I type it in to YouTube, it brings up all the other videos against Sin City. So, but look at this. You click the video, it says right here, this video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Sin City Deliveries. So I actually don't want to show anything that the Mad Dasher showed because it might, take my channel down. But I just wanted to chime in on this subject because the gig tuber community is, there's rivalries, and I've had a ton of issues with Pedro, but if I met him in person, I'd shake his hand and give him a fucking high five. He's part of the gig timber community. I don't think he's a fraud like some of these other guys. And I think we need to keep these fucking scammer, liar, fakes out of the damn. It's crazy how they can do so good. Like More Finance. More Finance lied, doctored screenshots, and fully lied about how much he made. It was impossible. I remember, it pissed me off because back then I was doing the 15-hour days, and I was like, anybody that did a maxed out week, I was threatened by, because I was the champion of, consistently hitting over 2,000 a week. And the More Finance actually admits it. And this channel's doing just fine. Like, why aren't these guys completely just canceled? Why aren't they, the subscribers drop off to, you know, almost none, and the views should drop to under 100 a video. These guys that are, they're bullshitting everybody. So, when I was doing the crazy payouts, I would consistently say that this isn't that impressive because it's 15 hours a day. Like, it was often shitty $1 an hour. So I was doing overnight, and there would be 2-hour gaps during the shift, and so I consistently would say that to make sure that I'm not claiming that I'm making $50 an hour, because I wasn't. I didn't care about the hour. I just cared about my total payout. And I wanted the weekly payout to be huge, so I was willing to dedicate the whole week to just working and then sleeping. And I don't do that anymore. I finally got burnt out on that. I did it for like 4 or 5 years, including when I was just doing just rides. But what's your opinion on this guy, this Sin City guy? I remember thinking he was full of shit a year or two ago. Like, I would watch a partial of his video, and he seemed like the type that everybody accuses of working for the DoorDash, working for the gig companies, and just have nothing negative and consistently talking about how great it is and how awesome it is. And if that's harder to believe nowadays with the shit that's happened and the scammers being on the apps, people are, these gig companies are allowing fraudulent accounts to operate, and it's causing the saturation to be even worse than it was, with just competing with other legitimate drivers. So it's so much harder to believe that people are kicking ass, and they're constantly getting great orders with huge tips, and there's a lot of gig tubers that are guilty of this, just being an apologist for these gig companies and not admitting that there's an issue with my situation in Arizona with the fraudsters and the massive fraudulent accounts operating, making it almost impossible. I can't do the restaurant delivery apps anymore. Back in Arizona, I'm down to just Spark and Roadie is all I can make any money on, and I'm lucky up here in Washington they don't have the scamming going on. So you'll see tomorrow morning you'll see my first full week working 7 days in Longview, Washington on Spark. I'm going to show my payday video, and so check that out tomorrow. But what's your guys' opinion on the Sin City guy, and can you believe that he's shut down someone's channel? And let's keep an eye on the Mad Dasher's channel and hope that his doesn't also go down. I don't know what copyright claim.
Wait a second. Like, I recognize that dude. That was like, his name was like, Overlooking Humor or some shit.
He has for the.
If that's not the guy, then I don't know. I got him confused with the guy.
For the Dashing Wagon. Okay, so I'm gonna have to respond to this Pedro's last video. I got a notification last night that he mentioned me in his video, and I just watched it this morning, and I was surprised, shocked that Pedro is admitting that there's something going on with the scammers and the illegals, the immigrants. There's an issue with I knew that he would discover it when he tried Spark, but I was shocked that he admitted it and put it on video.
Got my fucking leg out the window. I just want to get some fresh air.
Of being a radical political view person when he was calling me a racist and totally just slamming me, saying that I'm lying on his show. When I came in on his show on that subject about the scammers. He came off to me as and I feel sorry for those people that have those radical political views and are so extreme that they won't even admit that there's a problem. Like, I have people that I mention this issue to, and they look
Oh
on
no.
their face,
I think he
and
had
they
something
change
in
the
his
subject,
hand.
and
He
they
crushed it
walk off,
up,
and they don't want to talk about it.
and he put it
Those are the people
in my glass because
that
that's
have
the
a
only
problem.
one he had the
Like,
cup on. He handed it to me.
they're fully allowing this to happen. These guys coming over and and squeezing us out on the line of work that we're doing.
How did I
So,
make him eat cup?
I'm like, respect to Pedro for admitting it. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe that he let that video out and said that he apologized. He said in the video. So now I'm worried that he's done with Spark and he's not going to fully. He's only been doing it 3 days and he doesn't even do it the whole day. And it took me a couple weeks of 9 hours a day in the Walmart parking lot to fully get a grasp on the situation and the problem that's happening to me. And this is in Arizona, not up here in Washington, but in Arizona. It's ridiculous. I have 2 of the car loaders' phone numbers, and I've been texting with them every couple weeks and confirming that it's business as usual. It's still operating, it's still going on. Walmart's still allowing it. They're not allowed to question when it's a girl's name and a guy's picking up the order, or vice versa. So, but when you're doing gig work just part-time and then YouTube full-time, it's way harder to have a grasp on the gig economy information, and especially this situation, with the illegal immigrants are taking over most of these apps, and it's not going to be easy to say that or report on it if you're a part-time gig worker. And Pedro's a part-time gig worker, full-time YouTuber, which is great. If I have that opportunity, I will do that too. And it won't be a secret. Everybody will see that I'm doing that because I'm never going to stop showing my gig worker pay or my YouTube pay. So every time I do the payday video, every month when I do the YouTube pay video, it'll be obvious that I'm converting to part-time gig work and full-time YouTube. It probably won't happen.
Didn't already drink it.
I'll do it if it's an opportunity for me. I'd rather do that because gig work is frustrating as hell right now because of this situation. So if you guys haven't seen his video, I'm gonna put the link in the description. It's his last video that he did. And
what the hell?
I'm just completely.
What kind of quick time event is that? That's stupid.
Shocked that he would admit it, because I was positive that it was because of his political views that he was denying this, because it's so obvious, especially when you just watch the other YouTube. What's up, you guys? It's Thursday morning, 6:30 a.m. I'm headed over to the Walmart parking lot, try and do some Spark. I just wanted to go live and to be able to inform you that I attempted a DoorDash video this morning, and I only got 1 delivery in 3 hours, so I did not post that video. I tried from 2 a.m., actually a quarter to 2 a.m. till 5, and I had the dash was allowed until 6, but I just ended it early because there was only unprofitable orders coming in, and I did one Walgreens for $15.25 for like 7 miles, 8 items. But I'm now at the Walmart. What's up, Dash? Channel member Dash.
Where's the cup at?
So let me show you the.
Oh. You just put it down?
DoorDash is saying I can work right now. I'll show you the terrible shift. What's up, Driving with Chris? Good morning. Glad you glad you did that drunken purchase, Paul, because I had mentioned you in the I could only talk about it in the members videos because I don't want to give away the secret, but I had mentioned you for the Paul Martin pin, and I wanted you to be able to hear that I gave you the credit. That's still working for me. I was getting nothing until I tried that. I only have 17 channel members, so it's not gonna give the secret out to. That won't screw anybody up. 17 people knowing the trick. But it's actually, since I've been doing the Paul Martin pin, I've stopped thinking that the illegal drivers have bots. I don't think they have bots anymore. When they're getting over on you, it's just random. Because it happens in Longview. Longview doesn't have any fraudulent drivers, and you still get worked over sometimes. By that. Sometimes you're working the other people over. Sometimes it's your day. But yeah. It doesn't seem like they have the bots anymore. For about a year now. About maybe like 7 months. I can't do it on I can't talk about it on a public video. It has to stay kind of on the down low. It's in my channel members videos. Sleep garbage.
Boys allowance. I'm trying to figure out how much does for as popular in parentheses as these people are, why are their sub counts so low? I always thought that was strange. Like if I pop into a Liu Kang stream or pop into a Rog stream, codename code. Why do the sub counts be like, if you got like 11,000 people watching you with 2,000 subs, there's something about that shit is off. I don't know if my audience just really to me or I don't know. Something about that shit is just off to me. Maybe you guys just really with me the long way. I don't know. But, you know, my chat moves like normal human beings. We don't have a fake spamming ass chat, but my stream treats me phenomenal. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out how people will average 11K, 5,000, and, you know, the sub counts be, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's the difference of audience that really with you versus somebody that's just
the blood all over the outfit, just walking around.
Yeah, because y'all friends never gave y'all monthly allowance. Yes, Kyle was giving all the Clo boys $100,000 a month. What?
Oh hell no. 100.
Yeah, I figured that because whenever there was a issue, it would be like, oh, Kai don't own us, or sometimes it'd be like, Kai, he don't give enough or whatever, or it was always interesting when talking about
bands a month. That's what I'm saying. Like these
but
motherfuckers grind, and I don't even mean this in a disrespectful way. These dudes grind is not authentic. If somebody just places 100 bands in your fucking hand a month just off association, look, the friendship's not authentic.
He was paying you
not
to work.
You didn't earn any of this shit. If I was Ty, I wouldn't even have said anything. I would have never opened up my mouth about this.
He was giving all of us $100,000 a month. Every first of the month, Kai was literally giving every single Clo boy $100,000 a month. He was.
Including Ray?
And Kai came to the Clo crib. He see there was no food in the refrigerator. He said, bro, y'all don't got no food in this refrigerator. Y'all niggas just fucking living like fucking bums. I'm taking away our fucking allowance. So then Kai took away our allowance. He was giving us $100,000 every first of the fucking month. So if y'all want some shit to post, that's the truth. Can't, dummy man. So fucking dumb. You hear me? Please, 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 please. I'm begging y'all. Everything you see on the internet is not true. Please stop believing everything you see on the internet. Y'all.
Oh, was he trolling? I'm confused. I guess he was trolling. doesn't sound like that good of a financial investment to just give people $400,000 a month. I would hope not. A mix of both. You know what? There probably was a time where he did give them 100 bands a month, and he didn't just like continue it. Yeah, probably a little bit over exaggeration. I'm pretty sure he's given Tylo 100 bands before though. That was his guy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Pretty sure he just blessed him. Like he was getting all this money. Like, oh, here's 100 for you, 100 for you, 100 for you. And then eventually he just was like, I can't do it no more. Like once I get you guys to this house and I shipped you off, now you got to figure out how to make do. Regardless of the fact, I hope these dudes can continue to make a career without Kai's front-running help. I mean, they pretty much got a head start that 99.9% of streamers would never get. So hopefully they're able to sustain it. I don't wish any ill will on anybody that is in my field. I just hope that you're able to sustain it and have longevity at the end of the fucking day. That's the key word, is longevity. I hate to see people fall off no matter who it is. So hopefully these guys can keep it going. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Me personally, I don't like seeing people fall off or disappear, or I always wonder about people. Like if I just see them one day and I stop seeing them, I always wonder like, damn, what happened to them? I don't ever be like, It's just, I don't know. It's just not in my character. If you're a creator and you found a way to get an audience and you lose it, I actually feel very bad for the people that have come across that, because now you got to just go back to the real world, and that reality would have to suck a fat and I mean virtual, right? You got an audience. I mean, unless you do anthro weird shit, that's a different story. But we're talking about people that don't do any weird shit, no fucking anthro shit. You know what I'm talking about. You just had to say that to make sure, right? Shit, what would I do if I lost my audience? I mean, shit, I thought I almost did in December 2022. I was basically just gonna go back to real life and live regular life and say it was fun while it lasted. To be honest, I told you guys that time span from December 22nd, 2022, when I lost my OG YouTube channel. Remember, I had no YouTube, no Twitch, Kick wasn't a thing yet. Everything was gone. So I was like, man, I'm about to go get a trade. Like I told you guys, I've told you guys this story before. And one of my friends, right? He was the one that kept me streaming, because you guys know when I was during the Trovo times, I literally I would be on stream and get off in like 2 hours, and then I would like not stream for a week. Yeah, I was gonna get a regular job and try to achieve other shit. You know what I mean? I was still gonna try to achieve entertainment, but still just get a regular job. Internet shit, I thought the low tier guy shit was done. So one of my friends was like, man, just please just stream on Trovo. I know you don't want to do it. He went on there, made the fucking backdrop for me. And I was just like, all right, I just powered through it. And I told myself, if shit doesn't get back popping by March 2023, this low tier guy shit is over. And when I tell you guys, I know some of you guys have heard this story before, but
I'm sure what actually happened was, little tier guy hit up somebody online. Please, can you do the backdrop for me? And they did it.
Tell you guys, in March 2023, I got an email from Twitch saying that your Twitch channel had been reinstated. We made a mistake. That's when I know shit was a sign. Because what the fuck was the chances that they were gonna hit me back in a month where I was gonna say fuck it? But yeah, that was a dark time for me. To me, it's just crazy how so many born for nothing weirdos out there that don't even know me as a person, just parasocially attached to me, that watch me every day but want me to just lose my platforms. But what are you gonna watch if I just said fuck it one day? What if I just low-key just came up on M's and just killed this whole shit? What are you gonna do, recycle clips 24/7? Of course it was a sign from the creator. Absolutely. He would be crying, begging for me to stream again. Shit, don't take that notification where it says low tier god is live for granted. Life is life. You never know what the could happen. You never know. You know what I mean? Don't take that notification for granted that says low tier god is live. Because the same motherfuckers that stalk me and jack off to me 24/7 would literally be in shambles if I just said fuck it and just ended this whole shit.
The hell? I'm trying to open this window. What the fuck? Why didn't the window open? Damn, it's raining out there. the fact that I'm getting hit during the gameplay.
All right. Let's do this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I was really excited to watch Strangers Chapter 3. I mean, you severely disappointed with the first, and just blatantly wasted our time with the second. So you couldn't hurt me anymore. I had built up immunity to this trilogy's raking pattern of ass. So I watched it. Yeah, it's bad. We knew that. And that was even more apparent when, I don't know about you guys, I saw zero, and I mean zero marketing for this one. I don't seek it out by any means, but at least for part 2, as well as part 1, I remember coming across fairly big pushes online. And for this one, I just remember being tagged in one tweet that told me the release date, which I thought, wait, already? Chapter 2 released at the end of September last year, and Chapter 3 was slated for the beginning of February. 4 months in between releases? It was 16 months from Chapter 1 to Chapter 2. That can't mean any good. Now here's the thing, let me put this down. This is simultaneously the least offensive, yet biggest waste of time in the entire series. Those of you who watched all 3, first of all, thoughts and prayers. But you cannot look at me and tell me that all of this could not have just been one movie. Because that's what it comes off like anyway. Just cut out all of the nothing that we falsely advertise as tension. Cut out the strafing through the woods, the trudging through the creek, the limping through the street, 8 maids a milking, and we got ourselves a little over 2-hour-long Strangers movie. Now, this doesn't magically make the movie good. The movie's flawed at its core. It's now just condensed ass, as opposed to spread ass, because nobody likes. So, surprise, surprise, I can't drive my point home without just straight up telling you what happens, because it's just a combination of the inexplicable and idiotic. And only then can we finally rest. Which, speaking of,
today's sponsor is Helix Sleep. Why do you ask?
So I seen this. It says breaking. Disney is under massive backlash from the black community for launching a children's TV show featuring a superhero crafted by Disney Jr. called Captain Durag, who could be seen flying around with the durag covering his face as a mask. It says many black Americans feel this is extremely disrespectful, and even more so during Black History Month. So Disney took down the video and many other Captain Durag videos from their YouTube channel, but I was able to recover the footage from this theme song. There is currently no confirmation if Captain Durag will return in Avengers Doomsday. I mean, like wearing durags, right? What is the problem? What's the issue? So hold on, blacks, we could clown everybody else, but we can't. But there can't be a show out there called Captain Durag when blacks wear durags. What's the problem? We wear durags, right? What's the issue?
I'm wearing a durag right now.
You just gonna stand there all day like a bunch of soggy laundry? Help a brother out. A little flipping. Hold all the laundry tight. You gotta dip in.
Oh, I just realized he is wearing purple too. You're right about that. They got him dressed in purple for the undertones of a fresh grape soda.
Hold all the laundry tight. You gotta dip in. Then put these out of sight. When you're training to defeat the clutter, you need to whip it right. Let me introduce myself. Captain Durag, bringing superhero funk. Captain Durag.
Captain fucking Durag. Well, really would have been crazy if they.
What the fuck? Isn't that that background? What you gonna do? Yeah, the fucking Bruno Mars song.
They had him with a fucking piece of fried chicken right here. It's not a black cartoon if a black.
Most of the fucking clothes that were fully were orange.
person's not digging in a box of colorful cereal. Look, I don't see why blacks just don't have a better sense of humor about shit like this. If we stop getting mad at every damn thing, the world could go back peaceful and we could have a good time. We want to get on stage and roast everybody else, all ethnicities, and call it comedy. Dress up and do whiteface, dress up as muchachos, dress up as Indians, dress up as Asians. But when people start making little jokes, we crying and we tripping over a fucking do-rag? We tripping over grape sodas and fried chicken? Says Sora from LTG in this costume. Shit, somebody get it popping. But basically just make it to where, like, call me Captain Black American and, like, just make the most stereotypical shit. Fried chicken, grape sodas, gumbos. Kool-Aids. Anything black stereotypes, exactly. Like, yeah, basketball, just anything black. Captain fucking do-rag.
That's fucking nuts. The fact that that exists in current day.
I thought she couldn't picture an apple in her head. How can she picture the situation as a hypothetical? Unless she actually saw it in real life. Hold on. So somehow, I don't know if
Italian food disc. What could go wrong? AKA pizzas. How do they work? Somehow pizzas have become more search term on the internet. So I scooped up a whole bunch of pizza videos. Pause. Actual Italian pizza. Double checking. Sometimes I make this shit super tight. But my hair get itchy because I pull out pulls on my. Uh,
Nation, and I think that that's good.
You know what? Yeah, that's the deal. iDubbbz, you hear us? Stop.
Yes.
Oh, okay, only do the VTuber dragon thing and we'll stop. All right?
We don't want to see you or Anissa's greasy visage again. We don't need to see the bathroom stall tattoos anymore, okay?
Please.
Just dance as the drag. Greetings! The balls that it took for him, with how much he's getting shat on like every day by everybody, to just show up as the dragon and go, greetings, Lord. He knew he was gonna get clowned on, bro. So I don't know. That's actually funny. It was actually funny, you know. It's still in there somewhere, like. Is he still in there somewhere?
Just a timeout. It's not outright ban.
No. There is maybe a shred, a single dust particle of iDubbbz still there. That's all there is. Like, he's done.
Yeah, there's nothing. He's like, it's not a timeout. It's not a full ban. It's a timeout. By the way, iDubbbz, announcing you're banning people is the most lol cowish thing you can just ban them. But that's his content. His content now is banning people, which never goes well for anyone. Ask Wings of Redemption, ask Darkside Phil. Once banning people is your primary form of content, it's over, dude.
Do deserve an outright ban, but we're doing things a little bit differently.
Oh, how merciful, sire! You do deserve a lifetime ban. But I, the magnanimous king of Cuckoldry, shall sentence you only to a timeout for the day.
This is so pathetic, dude. Oh my god.
This is pathetic, sir.
Pathetic. No, it's really sad.
Enjoy the timeout and think about your.
Is this guy okay?
Oh. What did he do? He just kept talking about his fucking
So
sticky
now
lips.
the whole chat is revolting. Yeah. The whole chat is revolting now, and they're like, we like Touch the Bag. He's one of the only chatters here that's actually like a pillar of the community. And you've timed him out for talking about his lips? Really, Ian? Really? Like, this is ESP levels of tyranny in the chat. Like, Snort Korea levels of being like, you must talk about only... No, it is.
It's kind of worse, you know?
Like, you need to be on topic, only talking about what I allow you to talk about. You deserve a full ban. Like, this is cult leadership. You deserve a full ban, but I'm only timing you out. Think about what you've done to displease me and do better. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're in your 30s, you're acting like this. Like, it's just crazy. He's on a power trip, pal.
Cheek claps. I'm gonna tell you right now. Anyone saying free touch a bag gets an automatic.
So the whole chat is going free touch a bag, free touch a bag.
Cheek claps.
Listen, when Cheek claps is your top guy, It's
That's the thing,
over.
when you're having to address someone seriously. Now cheek claps. Come on, bro. Cheek claps. What are we doing here?
What the fuck?
He takes this stuff so
after this
seriously.
shit,
Like,
I'ma
his
take a shower,
skin is
don't lie.
so paper
Ban
thin.
anyone saying free touch bag?
Okay, I'm tired.
Why?
You have no
What's
one.
wrong with
These are
this
your
guy? There's
guys.
hardly
Take a
anyone
nap,
in
bro.
chat
That's
anyway.
it. What the fuck?
Oh man!
fuck?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Anyone saying free touch a bag gets an automatic.
I bet you all his fans are like, I could see why people hate him. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
There are no fans left.
yeah, there's a fan. There's a guy.
Sus.
That's the thing, though. Is it's like, imagine like you used to watch him back in the day.
Yeah.
Content Cop, Hair Cake, all those videos, and you see on Twitch, oh, the Content Cop iDubbbz is streaming. This should be fun.
Yeah.
He's like a silly dude. It's gonna be like a fun chat, and he's gonna be having a good old time laughing at himself and other stuff. And then you tune in, and it's just like this self-serious, brain damaged, slow talking, greasy, disgusting baby who's crying about people in chat. And you'd be like, oh, I see why he's had some backlash in recent years. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, dude, this is like the end.
Labeling.
I mean, look, it was always the end, but it's more the end.
Oh, you're not.
By the way, have you noticed Anissa hasn't been around in a while?
Oh, she comes back for the Valentine's Day stream.
God
Don't worry
damn
about
it.
it.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Why did I
Don't
say
you
anything?
worry.
God damn
In
it.
your cause.
You set yourself up.
Seed, you're also on your fucking. You're also on your last leg there, pal. Okay.
Well, you're on
Chat
thin
today
ice.
is fucking
You're on
on.
your last leg. So now he's rattled with the whole chat. He's just banning everyone. Chat's on one today. You're on your last leg. You're on thin ice. Anyone who says free touch a bag, you're immediately added to the suspect list. So it came to the point where, aside from 3 people, one of whom is a moderator, everyone was on the suspect list.
What?
We are on the no fun allowed.
And the
list.
moderator?
Only the moderator and 2 other people were free from the sus list. Everyone else had either been added to the sus list or been banned. And this is how you grow a community, you know.
Why even stream? Why? Is this like a joke?
Well, this
or
is
something?
why. Like, the idea is if he just bans everyone, it'll make up for him being